attraction. So we're live on the road to Heroes Con, except those of us that are not live on the road to Heroes Con. But myself, here with Pop's Attic, we're about to go hit it. And we got Tyler back. So it's just a win all around. We got What She Sees Alan down there, and we got our main man, Mad Spidey, kicking it this morning.
Oh, my Lord, Alan. Alan's starting a new show today. Is it today or tomorrow?
I have no idea.
I have a feeling it's going to be Mad Spidey and me talking most of this time because you guys keep lagging out. You're back.
Which is going to be hard too because I'm just about to fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm hot spotting from my phone.
I can tell.
To the tablet here. Perfect.
Yeah.
And Alan is, I think, talking, but there's no
sound,
no volume.
So welcome to the Legion. This is what we do every Friday.
Hello. There we go. We hear you.
Yeah, Pop said I'd rather be seen than heard.
We didn't catch any of that. Pop said something.
Pop said,
You got somebody. You got somebody, not me.
So you're back to normal shifts again, Tyler.
So today's the first day I've had off. I've gotten off on time in, I think it's a little over 4 weeks, like 4.5 weeks. So it felt weird to see the morning sun. It felt really weird and amazing. Like I feel rejuvenated. My life is complete now. I've never been so happy to see the sun.
Yeah, well, when I wake up for another day of work tomorrow, I still won't see the sun because it'll be very early. I'll have to talk through the chat.
We hear you sometimes, Mark. Just every once in a while you cut out. Did you watch Obi-Wan?
I did. Like as I was messaging Mark, because Mark said, "Oh, you're coming on tonight," and I didn't think I was going to because it's what we call in our workplace is Hell Week, which is basically stock take week. So today was a 12 or 13 hour day, and all the rest of the days during the week is all prep. It was Beck's birthday yesterday. So I did get a chance to just run up to her place. I just stayed up there for about an hour or two. Then I had to come back home because I've been getting up really early every morning. We caught up on Obi-Wan and Miss Marvel, but I haven't caught up on The Boys yet.
I just watched the new episode of The Boys.
And I realized Umbrella Academy Season 3 came out too.
What did you think of Obi-Wan?
Me?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I guess both of us. Yeah.
I know a lot of people have picked on it or, there's plot holes and that. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Good fun.
I thought as a whole, since I've literally not even been on here to talk about it, as a whole, it was just okay. Maybe not good for most of it, but the last episode gave us some epic moments and just really great fan service moments with the very end, which I won't mention, which Lisa was literally going, yeah, on the couch. Lisa's reaction, I think, was my favorite part of the whole last episode, but the last episode was really cool. The fight was really cool, and Reva, from the start to the end, because I actually kind of liked her in episode 1. Thought she might be okay, and she just slowly made me just not give a shit about her.
Well, what they did with her in the finale just, in my opinion, tanked the whole character. After what happened in episode 5, what she did in 6 made 0 sense. 0 sense at all.
What's up with everyone gets stabbed through the chest now and just survives?
It only kills Qui-Gon.
Apparently. And not only that, but she was stabbed through the chest, and then we just start the next episode with her completely fine. That even threw me off, because normally that kind of stuff doesn't bother me if it I don't know. I don't know why, but this one did. It was probably because I already didn't like her, but damn, that was rough.
It's probably like me with
the last episode, wondering if she's going to survive or not.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what she's going to. Is she going to be crawling for her life? Is she going to be being like somebody picked her up to heal her? No, she's just, I'm going to go kill some kids.
That could have actually been a good character moment for her. Be like, I don't have much time left, but I'm going to fight with everything I have to do whatever you want to make her do. Or it could have been something, but instead they just nixed it completely. Who cares?
Yeah, it was probably a bit like Leia, like she annoyed me right at the start. Like, I'm like, who's this spoiled little shit? You know, she was just annoying the crap, but she really grew on me, and she like developed more obviously as a character, and you can starting to see her confidence that she gets when we see her later, and obviously all the movies.
Mm-hmm. Her and Obi-Wan together, I really enjoyed.
Yeah, she definitely had some goofy moments or kind of annoying kid moments, but overall, I think that actress did good. I think the actress who played Reva did really well too, but I think the script that they wrote for the character, the arc was just terrible. It was like this the whole time.
Have you seen Ambulance, the new Michael Bay movie?
No.
First of all, it's incredible, but
it's got Michael Bay thing, man.
Reva, she is in it. She is in the movie because Lisa and I watched it recently. No, unfortunately, unless there's something in the sequel that reveals that. But it is a really good movie. You should definitely watch it. So I know you would love it, Mark. Guarantee it. Guarantee.
Michael Bay. The final fight with Anakin and Obi-Wan was phenomenal. That was a moment for me when I literally yelled at 5 a.m. in the house. I just screamed, "Let's go!" When we walk up to Anakin goes, "Are you here to destroy me, Master?" Hand out, saber up. I will do what I must. I'm like, oh my god! Like that was just insane. But then they tuck her out the fight. Just he went there to end it all, to save everyone. And he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave now. We fought for long enough. I'm just gonna leave now. You'll see you later. Kill me later.
Yep.
Alderaan later. I'm gonna go.
The editing they did with the voice changing between like Anakin and Darth Vader, that was incredible. So well done. And obviously you got to see his face, and he just looked like dead in the eye, because obviously you only see one eye, but just Anakin is not there anymore, and it was just done so well. As much as I would have loved to see him more than just the mask, that moment made it worth it. They really played it well.
Yeah. But it was definitely fun.
Yeah. Even Lisa at the end of the episode, she was like, I think they literally could have just done this one episode. They should have just done a movie and shortened it up, cut Reva out, made it better, make a 2.5 hour movie. It would have been way better. They could have made it tighter as well, because
I didn't watch Rebels, but I wonder how much nuance to the plot that show adds to this show.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
That apparently is. There's a lot of this show that exists in Rebels with the Inquisitors and stuff. So, I wonder how much that would help it.
Well, it probably hurt it, because it seems like anytime they cross over with anything, there's like something that contradicts itself, and then there has to be. I would guarantee it. I haven't even seen Rebels. That's what they always do in Star Wars.
Anakin being chased by Reva with a lightsaber, that was a big continuity mess up. Big time.
Yep. Yeah, there were multiple for sure. stuff with Obi-Wan and Leia as well. Like stuff that just doesn't line up, even if it's not super blatant, just not perfect. But you have to ignore it because if you don't, you get no enjoyment. I don't know why it doesn't line up better because this is known shit. Come on, guys.
And I think that's the thing too. Like with me, I enjoy. Like I'm not a massive Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars. I like watching it, but I'm not. I'm not a diehard fan where I'm going to be like, yeah, that's wrong, and and all this sort of stuff. I just go into it just to enjoy what it is. So, like, obviously, if the storyline's crap or this, it's really screwy, then yeah, okay, I'm gonna have a problem with it. But like as I said, I still enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I enjoyed it despite all those negative strikes against it, which there are definitely plenty.
Blah, 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 blah.
You're breaking up a lot. Oh, you're back.
Wait, as soon as he's pulled the face, he comes back.
They all balanced out enough that I enjoyed it as well.
Maybe you should try to cut off your camera, Mark, just to see
I'm
if
sure
the
you guys
audio
can hear
works
me.
better.
I can't hear a damn thing. I have no idea what's going on.
We can hear you now.
I can't do anything.
No, Mark, if you're talking, it didn't work.
I guess
All
I'm not going to be on the stream.
Robot noises.
All right, I'm going to try and figure this out. It's bugging me.
All right. See you soon, Alan. We're struggling today, but we're here.
Headphones, I think, would be a better idea.
For Alan? Oh, yeah,
Alan,
probably.
yeah.
He probably needs like a Bluetooth headset. Bluetooth headset is always the way to go with anything in life, really.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll invest in some AirPods or something.
I mean, you can get them cheap.
Yeah, they're not cheap over here.
Really? You can't get like some $20 ones off
you can
Amazon?
get aftermarket ones, that are probably $100 or something like that instead of the 300 or 400 or whatever the bloody Apple ones are. But
I don't have Apple ones. I have like off-brand ones that work phenomenally.
They're aftermarket ones.
Is that what you call them? Aftermarket?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just not like the hybrid. It's just not like Beats or Apple AirPods. That's all it is. They're the ones I have are incredible, and they've lasted me like 5 years.
Yeah,
they cost me like $30.
I only use these because it's what came with the what's the name? Me. Who's me?
It's Chip.
Oh, it's the Chip.
What's up?
Hi guys, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
So, how's the con been? I know you've been there.
So far, nice. Yeah. No, I spent time last night with Hook and Joe and Circumstance and Brad and all them.
Oh, cool.
Just kind of went to a place called the Bear Garden. So lots of beers on tap. So I just kind of hung out with them, and that was it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Good time.
So, as the con director, what's been difficult about setting this one up?
The con director. Gotcha. I have no idea.
I know you somehow run this con. I don't know whether your name's on the bill or not, but you run it.
Man, I don't do nothing.
Yeah, right. I saw you walking around with your checklist yesterday.
Yeah, right. My checklist.
Yeah, making sure everything was running smoothly.
No, not at all. Man.
Chip is like the FBI, but for comic book stuff.
Yeah.
No, he was there as a media pass for StreamYard. because he owns StreamYard.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's I just walked in and walked out, man, and there was no one standing at the door to stop me, and I just kept going. I was like,
oh, I didn't realize that. That's how you got in. That's funny.
I went in. I picked up my little, they give you a wristband that you're supposed to wear, and then little swag or whatever. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, oh, let me go check out the convention center, the rest of the convention center. And I'm walking past this window, and I see this big, huge window, and I'm like, oh, it overlooks the actual convention. That's cool. So I'm filming, and I'm like, look to my left, and there's an escalator going down. I go, oh, I'll film. I'll go down the escalator because it's down one level. Go down the escalator, and then I'll maybe film the front door or whatever. I was just thinking of getting just a photo. I walked down, and there's like a person sitting there, but I just kind of I just kept filming. I just kept walking down and kept going.
Yeah.
And they never stopped me. So I just all right. So I walked through the whole thing. I walked through it by myself, originally just making video for a YouTube, for a YouTube video, of course, And then I decided I said, I'll walk it again and go live this time. So yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much like I've said to a few people before, I quite often help set up a stall or a couple of stalls at cons. So I get what we call exhibitor passes. So you get in, on the night that everybody's setting up and everything like that. You pretty much, as long as you wear like a high vis vest, you can pretty much just walk straight through the door. Nobody stops you.
Yeah, there was a lot of people doing that, wearing those. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just walk through the door. They don't stop you. They don't check you because you haven't got your passes yet. You got to go inside to get your passes.
Yeah. And literally, there was I don't even think there was too many people that were exhibitors that were wearing the exhibitor pass yet. I mean, I've seen a lot of people that were setting up, not wearing shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just walking around filming and, no one was saying anything.
Did you try and buy anything?
What's that?
Did you try and buy anything?
I actually would. Yeah. Literally people were in there already been digging through the piles. Like literally on that video, you could see them already digging through and got stacks of little, comics and stuff. I was close to pulling the trigger on a Star Wars #2, but I said, I'll wait. It was borderline. It was like a 9.0. I'm like,
the original ones.
Yeah. The guy was like 200 for it, but it was 9.0. He wanted 200 for it, and then he said, 25% off if you buy it today. I was like, nah, I don't.
Like 25% off. The store, hasn't even opened yet, mate. You're only giving me a discount off.
Exactly. So I'll go back to him and talk to him Sunday. See where he's at Sunday when he wants to get rid of it all, as much as possible. Wants to cut down a long box. So
service is too shitty right here to stream. I'll try and hop back on a couple of miles down the road.
Yeah.
Just kick it in the chat.
So I'll show you. This right here is the actual convention center.
Oh, nice.
So that bridge right there where you can.
So you just walk across the road.
Walk across the street, yeah.
What do you know? Chip is above it in the penthouse suite.
Yeah,
running the place.
Right. far from a suite, that's for sure.
So who else is going to be there? So obviously, we know like Pocan Joe and Southport Brad and that are there.
Yeah, Pocan.
Marcus is there.
Remy Q and his wife, Angel, they're arriving in. Digger Jim and Brother John are coming in. And
I think Beckerman, right?
No, Beckerman is not coming in.
Oh, he backed out. That's right. He couldn't make it.
He couldn't make it. Tylox has to have surgery in his mouth, so he's not able to make it. And emergency surgery. And then Nick, who was going to be coming in, can't drive in because his wife got COVID. So he's.
I knew Nick couldn't, but I didn't know that was the reason.
I'm sorry. Sorry if I ruined anything. I didn't know that.
Well, he probably told people. I just didn't catch it or wasn't listening to him like normal.
Yeah. So, but
as I was saying to Tyler, like I haven't done anything on YouTube. I haven't watched anything. I haven't done any videos at all this week. I've not even been near YouTube the whole week. I'm actually surprised I'm on here now.
Yeah, the same exact way. Chip is dropping. Oh,
I was never going.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Beck.
I don't know why I thought you were going.
I was so excited.
I wasn't listening.
I was so excited that Beckerman was going to be here because he was talking about, I can't wait to meet Chip. And I'm like, dude, you're going to meet me. You don't know it, but you're going to meet me. You're going to meet me. And then find out he backed out. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I think because he was trying to see whether they wanted him for 4C.
Yeah, I think that's
comics.
what it was.
Yeah.
But he wasn't sure whether they were going to ask him or
Yeah.
not. And he said he couldn't exactly, go ahead and say, I'll come.
Yeah.
He has to be asked.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, but yeah.
Are you looking to get anything like specifically?
No, I want to try to fill in some more Star Wars run. I'm still trying to finish that main Star Wars run, the 77s, that series, the beginning, the Marvel side. Man, that's about it, to be honest. Well, you know me, my SM50, always a looking. I was looking yesterday, but I didn't see anything out there yet. But I was a little early.
Keep an eye out for a 1, 3, 4, or 6 for me too.
A 1, 3, 4, or 6.
Yeah.
1, 3, 4, 6. Okay, yeah, you aim high. Okay.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
At a con too.
You'll find a raw one for a couple $100 for me.
Yeah, I'm sure. Guaranteed.
Yeah. That'll be a slab facsimile. A couple $100. So, but yeah, it should be good. I can't wait for Mark and Pops to get here and meet them. Excited.
Mark said, "What did you think of Obi-Wan, Chip?"
Obi-Wan. There were parts of it that I really liked. There was other parts I thought were a little slow, but and just weren't. Wasn't my. I don't know. It was good. It was much better than anything else they put out in a while. Let's put that. Oh well, Mandalorian, and then
except for Mando. Yeah, Mando was.
Mando was really good. I mean, Mando I think was better than Obi-Wan, but I thought this was a good filler storyline. Good, kind of gave kind of tied some of the pieces together. About him, Princess Leia, and him calling her princess, and that was kind of cool, and him saying the line, hello there, that type of thing. So that was kind of cool, just to tie in some of that stuff and see him, picking up some of the old stances that he used to have, the lightsaber with the, the handout. I mean, so it was very cool to kind of have him see some of that stuff.
Yeah. I'll never rewatch the series, but I would rewatch that last episode multiple times.
Oh yeah. That was
so good.
It was a good fight series, and it was good that I didn't just stop it at the when they put him under. I was like, seriously, nah, come on now. I was like, something's he's gonna they're not gonna ever fight again, and then all of a sudden, Mr. Beckerman,
you're muted.
Muted.
Can anybody hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. But it's like what the missus said to me. She goes, "Okay, they just filled in like a little bit of 10 years. What about the rest of the 10 years after this series that sort of happens?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they filled in a little chunk of time. Just a small little,
couple of weeks.
a couple of weeks, worth of time. But it was at least nice to kind of, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
As far as I heard, it sounds like we're going to get a season 2 now.
Yeah, that's very possible. Definitely.
I don't know where they go with it, but like obviously where Obi-Wan was staying in those like cave things, we know he eventually moves into like a, I don't know what you call it, a house or a compound or whatever, like in the mountains, because obviously you see that in A New Hope, but that's only like one tiny little 1% of something that we know that will eventually happen, but it's not it's nothing to rave about, obviously. But
so and it says the last episode was good. Reva wasn't a good actress, nor convincing. However, they tied her story up nice, and I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of hoping that we don't get no Reva freaking spin-off series and shit.
Oh, please, no.
I'm not interested. It's not. I understood her storyline. She youngling. She, and even that didn't quite match up in my mind either. Just because like they showed her seeing Luke or not Obi-Wan. Brain farted all of a sudden. Anakin coming in with lightsaber and all this and that, but yet in the beginning of the series they show the little black girl in training with some other lady who's like doing the dual lightsabering and getting out of there, and they're running away. And I'm like, well, wait, So was she like hiding in another room? Did they finally go and cuddle into it? Because they didn't look like they were hiding in another room when they were actually attacked by Anakin. So it's like, all right, well, whatever. Yeah, there you go. We need her. I don't think Mark.
I don't know how far they'll take it, Mark, if they're even going to do a season 2, but Obi-Wan is like the highest watched show on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
New show by a lot, apparently. I don't know the numbers, but that's all I've heard. And that alone, they've changed it from it being a limited series to a season 1. Not officially announcing that there's going to be a season 2, but it sounds like, oh, cool. Welcome.
Oh, welcome
to the Legion.
Yeah. Look at that.
Mark isn't here, but I'm sure he'd say thank you so much.
Yes.
We are Legion. That's what he'd say.
We are Legion.
Consider joining Whack Comics as well and get yourself drawn as a card. We only have
don't do it.
6
not worth it.
Spots left, I think. Maybe 5.
They're mean over there. Don't do it.
But yeah, we're really close to being full up. We already have a bunch of stuff in the works as well.
So are you actually doing physical card sets, or is it all just going to be like digital?
Yeah, we're going to do physical card sets through Kickstarter.
Didn't Lee do the back of it? The backing?
Lee did do the back.
Yeah, I seen the back of it. Looks cool.
It is epic looking. It's homaging the original Pokemon, Japanese Pocket Monsters back.
Oh yeah, the back. Yeah.
No, so is it true that we've heard that there might be a Qui-Gon series?
I didn't hear that. That doesn't mean it's not, but I haven't heard that.
So I picked it up from somewhere. I can't remember where it was, but they said something that there might be a Qui-Gon series.
Yeah, I think every character that was popular, they're probably we want a Mace Windu, we want a Qui-Gon, we want I just don't see it.
I want to see a Mace Windu series. Is like, this is my lightsaber, motherfucker.
They wouldn't even need to change like his face. Samuel L. Jackson hasn't aged in like 60 years.
I know, exactly. It's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Don't have to do that with him.
Like, they changed him from Captain Marvel, and they made him look younger than he's ever looked. He doesn't even need CGI on his face at all.
He's timeless.
Yeah, he is. He definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah, Qui-Gon. I'm down for anything Qui-Gon.
I agree. I think it would be good.
I love Qui-Gon.
I love Qui-Gon too, but I just don't know if it'll. Yeah.
Chip, you get to pick Qui-Gon or Reva series. It's up to you.
Oh, Qui-Gon, no doubt. Nothing against Reva. I thought I understood.
I have tons against.
I've already know the story. She's done. As far as I'm concerned. She doesn't do anything else in canon, and
I agree. Jar Jar and Mickey Mouse's Playhouse over
that was
the series.
That was awesome. There you go. That's the shit right there.
Ends in a Jar Jar goofy death battle.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you like Jar Jar, Chip? Because obviously you are not my age when you saw those movies.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't your age when I saw you. You know what? Nah, I'm not a big fan of Jar Jar, and that's why Yeah, I think during the show that I was on, I think Lee asked me, and I said no, not really, and he kicked me out of the room.
Yeah, because I to this day, I recently watched it with Lisa. Jar Jar, I find him so enjoyable.
So I will tell you though, I'm not a huge fan of Jar Jar, right? But I've recently rewatched. I've been watching a lot of the older episodes, obviously, and recently, and I was like, okay, so he's growing on me. Let's put it that way. It's not like he's like my favorite, but he is growing on me, definitely. So
one thing is that George Lucas directed like the whole cast to be very like wooden and not have a lot of personality, especially Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan in the first movie specifically.
Yeah,
well, Jedi's are not supposed to show emotion anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. But they show as like very little in many scenes. Like even when they're being attacked underwater by the gooba fish and stuff, like they just don't even care. Like they just know they're fine. Yeah. And Jar Jar, I think, foils them very well because he's flipping out and he's funny. So
he's the comedy relief.
Yeah. I think he does it well.
Yeah. And I agree. He does it well. I think they did good. There were some things within the newer series that I'd watch where walking through and stepping on the tail of the hut and all that. And I'm just like, really, it's like this is stupid. stupidness. That some of that stuff was stupid, but anyway, yeah. I mean, I can see where Jar Jar has a place within the series and within the show, just to kind of add that comic relief and that somehow, some way, he always comes out on top. Fumbling his way through life, basically. It's the way I always look at him. But yeah. But I did enjoy the show. I'd be interested to see if they do a season 2. I don't know how you could do a season 2 about Obi. I just don't know. More like the kids growing up as teenagers, maybe. But we've already seen pod racing, so you're going to show pod racing again?
I'd be interested if he got pulled off Tatooine to go help with something random.
Something else,
that had nothing to do with the Skywalkers.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. If they were to do that type of stuff,
because he had all those years, why couldn't he be pulled off? Like, hey, we have 1 week, we need you to do this, and it has nothing to do with anything. It could be that could make it more fun.
Yeah, I agree with you that if they were actually to somehow find a series or something within the system or in the Star Wars lore that actually gives them a mission, give them a small mission in between. Brother John, what's up, John?
What's going on?
Not much.
Oh, Jim's there too.
We don't like Jim.
we want to say the prettier face.
We want to see the pretty guy.
Like that. Good, right?
Yeah,
We are on the road. Just wanted to say.
Awesome.
You guys awesome. Good. Holding down the fort.
Oh, yeah, of course. Just like always. I wish I was there, man. I'd love to meet Jim one day.
Yeah.
There he is right there.
He's always. Yep.
DJ Links.
DJ Links in the house.
I do.
You look good, Chip.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. You do too.
We'll see you soon.
Oh, yeah. I'll be here. You guys are at the Western, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll text you my cell phone number. You guys can get in touch with me then.
Sounds good.
Cool.
All right. I have shitty signal, but I see Mark's trying to jump back on.
He has shitty signal.
Yeah, he does too. He's been in and out.
There he is.
Very stoic looking.
You better go live 100 times like you did at C2E2, Chip, so I can experience it still.
I actually went out yesterday. So I had a bag that had my toiletries in it, toiletry bag. It got stolen from Atlanta to
Charlotte. So
someone went in that bag and pulled out whatever. They just reached in, probably grabbed it because it was at the top. They reached to grab it, and they in there it had battery packs. So I had to run to CVS down the street here, and I ended up buying a couple of battery packs for my phone. And I'll be streaming live. I'll be doing live streams.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's
no, it's no big deal. They got shampoo. They got conditioner.
That's definitely a big deal. Fuck that good person that did that.
Well, yeah. I was just glad because I normally will take my watch. Bring a couple watches. I threw a watch in there. I always seem to always throw a watch in there. This time I didn't. I kept it in the side of the bag. On the zip side. So I'm like, I'm glad I didn't put my watch in there because that would have sucked to lose that. Because that would have sucked. That would have hurt. So, how far away, Mark?
It starts today, right?
I don't know.
Oh, ask your dad. He'll know.
Mark is a tough co-pilot.
He is. Yeah. He just sits there and looks good,
Mark, how far away are you guys from it?
Sure. Those shades are intimidating.
I know, aren't they?
Like living, not right currently. Okay.
I got about an hour and a half left.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you live over an hour and a half away then. So it's not super duper close.
It's just under 3 hours.
Okay. That's how far away I am from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a ways. We're about a little over 4 hours away.
We just, like Pop said, we just passed mile marker, speed limit 60.
Oh, I know right where that is.
I know exactly where that is. Yep, exactly. Me and Tyler know exactly where that's at.
I love that mile marker.
Yes.
That is my favorite. You should have sat out and took a picture.
And I'm going back to that.
Yeah. Been around. Oh man.
There goes Mark.
And he's gone again.
Brother John froze on us.
Have either of you been watching The Boys? I don't think we've really.
I haven't caught up on it. I've only seen the first.
I've seen the first one.
I'm gonna peace out.
Three episodes, I think.
Oh really? Hey, I haven't got that far. I watched the first one.
How many? There's five now, I think.
Is there? Holy shit!
Five or six. I can't remember. But I think I've watched the first three.
I'm way off then. I totally missed.
This most recent episode.
I'll try and catch up on that in Umbrella Academy.
I couldn't get into Umbrella.
Yeah, it just came out. This week.
That one I loved. I loved Umbrella Academy.
Oh yeah,
that was an awesome one. Yeah.
Maybe I need to watch more because I only watched the first episode and I wasn't into it.
Oh no, Charlie, you gotta watch it. I think you would like it.
E-Man, what's up?
Good morning, everyone. How's it?
Are we fitting in the new shirt now?
No, we're not. I'm actually stretching it out right now.
There you go.
I'm stretching it out.
Like between your feet.
I'm kind of cheating to make sure that I beat this superhero challenge.
There you go.
No, what sucks about the shirt is that it's also kind of small.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, I shouldn't say small. I mean, it's short. So, you know,
the
fat boy check.
Yeah. My wife calls it the roller coaster. Roller coaster.
You know, I got that underbelly, you know, like underboob, but not as sexy.
Yep. I hear you.
We call it a muffin top.
There you go. I'll be right back, guys.
For me, it's a flat tire. It's just all around. It's just all around.
That's spare tire.
Oh, spare tire. No, flat tire. Spare tire. Look, it's not sexy, regardless. You know. See, I try to hide the sexiness by showing off the hair, not showing off the belly. You know, that's the key.
That's all we care about is the hair.
Exactly. That's how you fool people on YouTube. You show the hair, don't show the belly. You win. Done deal. Yeah. Good morning, Phil. I got to be quiet because Mimi's still sleeping. It's 5 o'clock here in California, so it's like Mimi's still sleeping. Harris is still sleeping, so I gotta be like cool and sound sexy and low and hey, how is everyone doing today? You know. I heard someone brought up The Boys. I watched the first 3 episodes and absolutely loved it. I just haven't been able to go back and watch last week and this week's episode. And I heard this week's episode was on point too.
Yeah, this week's episode was the best one. It was incredible.
Yeah, I heard. What did Amazon or the showrunners say? They say, "Oh yeah, this week's episode is not appropriate for anyone."
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't want to get into spoilers. It was a great episode. That's all I'll say. Oh, you got one. Nice.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you get one also? What? I did this unboxing on my show yesterday. I
thought he was sending them with clear backing boards.
Yeah.
I think some got that. Look at this. Oh, yeah.
What? Hold on. This is
and mine has
the clear backing board.
Oh, I got ripped off.
I think it was like the first 10 people or something. Like he only had a few of them. It was very few.
So that's like the ultra limited edition one with the backing board.
A backing board you could buy
a clear backing board though.
They're backing boards. We've never even heard of those. They haven't been invented over here yet.
That's madness. You got the clear backing board, but with actual DNA from DJ. So that's limited edition right there.
We'll just do DJ links, promoting it on Legion's channel.
I don't think I got one of those stickers.
What? You didn't get one of these? See, this is where you're not cool.
That's not a sticker. It's a card.
No, the holographic one you just showed.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah. Those are.
I have a few of them now.
Lisa stole it, and that's why I don't have it.
It's even got in his own little poly bag.
But Cole, the comic burrito one is going out pretty soon as well. I can't wait to get mine.
Oh, it's a magnet.
I think we get some stickers with that too.
Didn't realize it was a magnet.
Yeah. Only buy things from you, man, because sometimes his hair gets stuck in the tape. Yeah.
You know why it does? I've caught it a couple of times. Like, oh shit! How many times have I said this out with hair? That's kind of gross.
No, it's enjoyable.
Oh, this
If anyone ever wants to clone you,
boom, there you go. Again, it's like Gimli who's just asking for a lock of hair from Galadriel from Lord of the Rings. That's all he wanted. Just want a lock of hair from you.
I just the first thing that popped into my mind was early on in Big Bang Theory when Penny gives Sheldon the napkin and it's got Leonard Nimoy's bloody DNA on it. I can clone my own Spock.
Look, anyone can say whatever they want about that show. I personally found it super enjoyable. Like my girlfriend and her sister, we watch it. It's just good fun.
I still put it down to that show made nerds cool.
You know what? Yeah. Oh,
it's springboarded it for sure.
I reckon
it really
before that, you know, people at school were still getting beaten up for reading comics and stuff like that.
They should.
Everybody's reading comics and watching shows and that. I reckon they made it cool again.
My mom like isn't into any of this shit, but she loved that show and it kind of got her into it a little bit. And she's seen some of the Marvel shows now, like movies and stuff. So yeah, I think that's definitely true.
See, like so when did nerds become cool to you guys, like in media? Like from this point on, it's like, man, I don't care what anyone says.
They're still not, in my opinion.
You know? Like Revenge of the Nerds, like they're kind of cool.
Nah, people are still getting beaten up in the early 80s.
Oh yeah, I mean they're still getting beaten up, but in your head, you're like, man, these guys aren't so bad. You guys are being assholes, fucking jocks. Weird Science, I think Weird Science, because they cloned a hot girl. That's why I'm like, okay, this is actually kind of cool. This is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I still reckon it was Big Bang. I still reckon they brought you know,
on a more widespread like platform. Yeah, I think so too. There's no way it was that late. 80s, no way.
A show about pop culture was quite culturally pop with them. They were pretty cool. I did. How many of us walk around saying like, "Oh yeah, we got a Sheldon in our group of friends"?
I never had a Sheldon in my group.
You know, I have like 2 of them. Just
oh my god, that sounds like too much.
Straight minded and just like to the point, and like I appreciate the honesty, but sometimes just chill. It's okay.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. Probably to most of my friends growing up, I was the Sheldon because I was the only one collecting comics and, you know, watching cartoons and all that sort of stuff. But I still, you know, hung around with the jocks because I played a lot of basketball and things like that, and you know, played Australian rules football and all that sort of stuff. So
Australian rules football. Hold on.
That means there's no rules.
Hold on. I thought Australian rules football was like rugby or something like that.
No, rugby is rugby. There's rugby league and there's rugby union, but there is Australian rules football. Hold
on. Now in my head, I'm thinking American football, and I'm assuming you're speaking American soccer. Is that correct?
It's like American football. It's like Canadian football. How it's like American football, but it's not.
You guys have
it's football with what you use your hands and you use your feet all the time. There are no pads. No helmets, no nothing.
Okay, it's still starting to sound like rugby there.
Yeah, but rugby is all pretty much mostly hands. Whether this is a combination of both, but they have what they call like it's a lot more athletic. Like rugby's more like your American football, but without pads. Whether this is probably a cross between American football, rugby, and soccer.
Oh, is this the one where they run and then they can actually kick it whenever they want?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was rugby.
And it's an oval. It's an oval ball.
Yes, again, I am absolutely fascinated that to you, rugby and Australian rules football are completely different. I've always thought they were this. Tell us more, because this is freaking fascinating.
It's very locational too. Like down in, because it used to be what we call the VFL, which is Victorian Football League, which is my state. And then they started branching out and doing teams in other states. So it was always a more Victorian-based thing, but then they changed it from VFL to AFL, which is Australian Football League. And then they started putting, obviously, teams in other states, whereas rugby is more predominantly north. Like the northern states, they're the ones that actually follow rugby more, whereas the southern states is more the AFL stuff.
This is funny because now it's starting to remind me of American football and Canadian football, where the north side plays this and the southern side plays that. It's similar and yet still different.
So I didn't know Canada had a Canadian football either, unless it's just another rugby or something. But
no, it's American style football.
Oh, okay.
So it's pads, it's play calling, it's passing the ball, it's defense, offense, but they have a longer field, wider field. I think they have, like, instead of 11 people on the field, they have like 12 people. Something really. It's bizarre in my eyes, but it's just a slight modification to American football. It's still quite athletic, still pretty enjoyable to watch. But
whereas our Australian rules is 18 per side.
Okay.
And there's it's not like American football where it's offense and defense.
Yeah.
Like you have two different ends with where the goalposts are. And then obviously you'll have, you'll have your center where they bounce it at the start of the game or after each goal. And then obviously a tip out will happen. And then, obviously it's just more like sort of keeping off possession, but to try and get goals and points and things like that. So,
okay, so how do you score in this? Because I've always been fascinated on how
you have to kick it through. There's 4 posts, so two big ones and 2 smaller ones. If you kick it through the middle, that's the goal posts. The 2 smaller ones are the point posts. So obviously it's six points for a goal and 1 point for a behind.
And the only way to score is if you kick the ball in that direction.
You have to kick it. You can't, or you can handball it through, but that's usually if you're if you're going to run out of bounds or something like that, people will just handball it through to sort of, get some sort of point out of it. The main goal is to kick it through the 2 center goal posts to get the 6 points.
Look at Chaos in Comics. Even says it's much different than American football, but if you watch 5 minutes, you think it's rugby. Okay.
No, definitely not.
Okay. I think I'm gonna need to
I've seen rugby. I'd love to see if I thought it was rugby. Rugby is awesome.
It's definitely not, because rugby is all about just running and tackling and just passing, doing like the side passes and stuff like that, because you can't throw forward. You can only throw sideways or back.
Backwards. Okay.
Yeah. Whereas Australian rules football is all about, basically, as I said, trying to get goals and points and things like that. But you could kick, if you could kick from one end of the ground to the other, you can.
Mind blown.
You'd have to YouTube it or something like that. And there's obviously it's a lot more skill based as well, because you have things called or what we nickname a specky. A specky is basically like people will literally jump on top of people to take a mark to grab the ball. If that probably doesn't make any sense, but you'd have to physically see it.
I'm thinking specky is like some kind of Australian spec book, like that's only made in Australia. Is like a special like Spider-Man that you got to get that only is printed like in Australian paper, made from like koala hair or something like that. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Specky. Okay. This is interesting.
You could probably you could Google it, couldn't you, Tyler, and put it on the screen?
Australian football?
Yeah. Just go Aussie.
Oh, I don't know if anyone cares.
No, Chaos in Comics. I don't really know what rugby is. Like, I've heard of it. I tried sitting down through it. I tried to learn it, but then,
Mark might not let me have controls anymore if I did that.
No, we're not. I've never followed. I don't really follow Aussie rules anyway, but I know obviously plenty about it because I used to play it when I was a kid. But I never played rugby. I don't know as much about rugby as I do as Aussie rules. There you go, Chaos. I used to wake up at 2 a.m. to watch AFL.
Oh, hey, hold on. Can I share? Oh, snap. What is AFL Aussie Rules Explained? This is a 5-minute and 23-second video. I won't do that to the Legion fans.
I don't know if we can handle that.
But
see how the guy in the picture in the top one, where he's jumping up on top to try and grab the ball. That's what they call a specky.
That's a specky. Oh man, should we start like
It's
collecting
basically
those?
short for like spectacular mark.
Oh, and then the field is different. Like if you see this top one right here, the field looks different than like
it's
rugby
an
field.
oval.
Oh snap! Hold on, I'm gonna click on this. I want to click and see what this is.
It's an ad.
It is an ad. Very good.
Wow.
Is this an ad for Australian like resorts? No, it's not.
So I wonder if Mark gets credit for that ad as well.
Oh snap! That's right. I'm gonna stop sharing because Mark made a little comment there.
If y'all get me a claim, I'm gonna be pissed. Be pissed at E-Man.
Yeah.
I'll take the blame, Mark. I'll send you a.
There's no way that's gonna get you anything.
You know, you're not going to get a claim watching Australian stuff.
And there was no music playing.
No one. Yeah.
There's nothing.
I killed it. I turned it off. I got you, Mark. I got you. Don't worry. We're curious.
Of all the things to get claimed, that is definitely not what will do it.
No.
I'll
and worst comes to worst, you can just delete this stream if it really did, because there's no way.
You won't get it. You won't get it. Like if it was some sort of American sport, you might have, but
no,
you won't get it for Australia.
Even an American sport, I don't think would.
It's not like movies and stuff where no copyright. I like every sport. It's a sickness. Yeah, some people are sports people. Some people not so much.
I'm just there for the baseball.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I've never been able to watch baseball. Like, I've tried to watch a few games on TV, but all my American friends say it's a hell of a lot different watching it live, like watching it at the ballpark, than what it is watching it on TV. Because even Americans say it's boring watching baseball on TV.
You know what, though? Watching baseball, yes, I can see how it can be boring, but I'm the kind of person too, like when I watch baseball, I can watch a pitcher's duel. It could be a 0-0 game all the way until the 9th inning, but it's just how the pitcher controls the game and how he sets the tone. But yeah, it's very detail oriented. It's very, you have to just like really pay attention. Like it's exciting when a pitcher doesn't allow someone to get a hit or anything like that.
Just got the email. You owe me 27 cents.
You know what, Mark? I'll send you $1 and you can keep the change. How about that? You know, as a penalty.
Did you really? There's no way he got an email already.
You can't. And then on top of that, like for what? Like, how would he get a strike on something like that?
There's no way. I don't even believe it.
I need proof, Mark. I need a signed letter before I submit anything.
Exactly.
So, I need something that says that I need to update my car's warranty with that as well. Just as proof.
Live baseball. I love it on TV. I love baseball either way, but I have to have like it can't be a random game unless there's like a big player or pitcher or something in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Or playoffs, obviously playoffs.
You said people like it live better than on TV. That sounds very similar to hockey, because when you watch hockey on TV, it's still fun, but when you're there, there's just a certain kind of energy. Because even football, like football's energy, American football, when I go watch 49er games, like it's there. You're there with the fans. It's cool, but hockey is just it has just a completely different, complex like feelings when you're there. It's really crazy.
Because you get to see the blood splatter on the glass.
I think so. I think you can actually see blood like on the white ice, you know. So like it does things like that.
Whereas like with me, like I can watch NBA. Doesn't matter whether I follow the team or not. I can always watch in any game, whether it's a normal season game or a playoff or a final. I could sit there and just watch it. I can't watch Australian basketball, but I can watch American basketball.
That's how I am with college basketball. I can't watch it. After I watch the NBA, college basketball is just the most boring thing I've ever seen. It's like there's usually one good player on the court, and the rest of them like can shoot 30% from 15 feet, and it's just hard to watch.
Which is funny because I know I used to watch a lot of college ball only.
I did too.
Only after after the NBA draft, when they've got like a couple of games left or something like that, you'll be like, oh, I'll see what that player's like. I'll watch a replay or something like that of like, oh, he got first pick. I'll see what he's like in college ball. And
well, yeah, all the NBA players are good. That's the worst example. I'm talking about everyone else. The 60 players that get drafted in the NBA are definitely good.
Yeah.
It's the other 70,000 that aren't, and it's hard to watch. Yeah,
but
I'm surprised to hear you say that. I'd love to talk to you about that.
If it's the NCAA tournament, though, you know, like at least the team has got to be good.
Yeah, the NCAA tournament is different,
which means that most of the players would be at least decent
because there are stakes and hot streaks and underdogs. Like a bad team playing good for 2 games is exciting because you haven't watched them all year, but the 15 seed is playing good and it's exciting. So that's a whole nother ball game. There's no going wrong in the tournament. That's always fun to watch.
Yeah, it's funny. I can watch American football, but I never ever picked a team. Like I still have an old
one today.
You know what, Matt Spidey, I'm going to go ahead and recommend you follow the San Francisco 49ers, who play not in San Francisco, but who are 5-time champions and are my favorite team.
It's funny. I do actually have a very, very old Dolphins jersey.
Ooh, laces out.
Burn that. You might want to burn that.
What player?
You know,
does it say Finkel on it?
Is it greasy?
Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Hang on.
Einhorn is Finkel.
Yeah.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn's a man.
Oh no, we can't.
Man.
That whole thing doesn't work in 2022, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Life is rough for old jokes,
dude. Yeah. We were watching some stuff, like even like going back to the Big Bang Theory. Like that show just ended a few years ago. A lot of its early jokes definitely wouldn't fly today. They totally be canceled.
Oh yeah. Seinfeld,
they would be canceled.
Like but yeah, same way.
It's like
everything. Every joke is hurtful now.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Got to worry about people's feelings. Like
I don't. But
some. Oh, Marino. No. You hold on to that, man.
Yeah.
So that's very, very old jersey.
Keep that one. That one's
keep that one. Dan Marino's got so many records. Like he's a goat. He's an all-time great. It's just my 49ers beat him in 1984. So it's chaos. 49ers are the worst. Actually, no, they are one of the best. They have 5 rings, my friend. So contrary to what you say, they're actually at the very top, and they actually have 2 of the greatest football players of all time in Joe Montana and Jerry Rice.
Oh yeah, Joe Montana, Notre Dame baby.
Well, probably because like over here, it was like NBA. Like when we were younger, everybody was like, okay, Chicago Bulls because of Jordan, or Lakers. Who was the other team that everybody followed? There was only sort of 2 or 3 teams because, like, during the 80s and 90s, obviously they were the main teams. NFL was the same. Most people either followed the 49ers or the Raiders when they were LA Raiders because everybody wanted to wear the Raiders hat.
Yeah.
Because of, people in NWA wearing Raiders hats. All the rappers are wearing Raiders hats and all that sort of stuff.
Funny.
So.
Straight out of Compton.
Pop culture goes into sports, and people just like it because of the pop culture. Or Yankees hats. Yankees hats is like not even a sports related thing. It's just the Yankees hat.
I think it Easy-E who wore the White Sox hat.
I was going to bring up White Sox. White Sox,
Raiders, Bulls. It was all the whatever the pop culture stuff was. Is what we got.
Yeah,
but anybody who actually followed the game properly would generally pick. Like that's why I picked the Charlotte Hornets for my NBA team, and I have not ever strayed away from them.
Yeah.
Yep. Who was on the Hornets at one time? Who was a good player on the Hornets?
CP3.
Oh well, no, before CP3, like in the 90s.
I followed it.
Wasn't
I
Alonso
followed
in
it from
there?
when they first came to the
Larry
league.
Johnson.
So it was Larry Johnson,
Muggsy
Alonso
Bogues.
Mourning,
Yeah, Alonso
Muggsy
Mourning.
Bogues, Kendall
Gonzo was
Gill,
there.
Del
Gill.
Curry.
My boy Kendall.
Del Curry.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
I
now
don't
you
want to
tell
hurt
me.
your feelings there, Simon.
Yeah.
Del Curry, who helped
I went to
create
school with Kendall Bill, so.
world champion Stephen Curry.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one of my basketball teams here in the Bay Area.
Mm.
Bay Area, we have champions. We just groom champions here in the Bay. So.
Yeah.
But like,
speaking of the Bay, I'm gonna be up there beginning of July.
Yeah, you're not gonna call me.
He ain't gonna come see you.
He's not gonna come
don't
see me.
even worry about it.
He's gonna flake on me like I flaked on him.
And he doesn't show up.
Yeah. Hey, E-Man, I'm at the airport. Oh, great, I'll pick you up. No, I'm on my way home. I just want to say that I was there. I just want to, give
That's
you an
Rob.
update.
I will tell you all about it.
I was in the area. Just it's like, bye. Are you going to be in Alameda again, Kyle?
Yeah, I will. I'll be in Alameda for like 4 or 5 days.
Bro, like for real, hit me up, man. Like,
Cool.
Depends on what happens. I might be able to sneak away from the children for a little bit and let's go grab a beer or something like that, bro.
Maybe you see Rob this time.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, you know what? If we can convince Rob to come up, because he's like half an hour, 45 minutes away from Alameda.
Yeah.
If we can.
That was the whole reason, is I didn't have a car last time I was there, so I was just like, hey.
However, I got to let you know though, like I got a Mexico trip, so I'm gonna be masked up and I'm gonna be keeping you 6 feet away. But I love you, bro. Like we'll go hang out for sure.
That's fine, man.
I can't.
Yeah, it's like very, very distance fist bump, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
No,
you can't risk it with the freaking flights, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Risking all of them.
We should shut down the Bay Area. They're getting as annoying as Bostonians. That's what they call people from Boston. That sounds stupid.
Chaos is hurt. I don't know, man. Chaos has just got some feelings towards the Bay. It's all right, brother. It's all right, man. Lots of love to Chaos because he's making me smile right now. Let the hate flow through you.
But you guys are fairly effective with sports teams, with like where you actually like grew up and lived.
Yes.
Like I was born, in the Bay Area, so I'll follow Golden State and San Francisco 49ers and stuff like that. And
you didn't grow up in Wrigley.
Yeah.
No,
like,
well, I mean, this is
change.
the closest I have, and
Dude, you are closer to the Sox than you are to Cubs.
Chaos and Comics just
likes
made
the
an
Sox.
enemy.
No one.
Man, I hate you.
When they won in 06, that was a mistake.
Frank Thomas, anyone? Dude,
It was
Frank
rigged.
Thomas was.
Frank.
Was it 06?
Name 5 White Sox players that were famous.
5, 6, like that.
I know zero. I don't even know any bloody baseball players, besides like, Babe Ruth and more people that are old and dead. I don't know any players.
Yeah, I was like Babe Ruth.
Throwback.
You went way back.
The way Chip
That's what
said
I mean.
that.
I've never followed baseball, so I wouldn't even. Derek Jeter, is that a guy?
Yeah, definitely.
Another old one.
I mean,
Yeah, he's one of the greats too. Unfortunately, I hate that guy. Chaos and Comics throws out "Go Dodgers." I have officially made him an enemy because my Giants and his Dodgers just clash. Like I don't know, something bad and something worse.
Cubs got to run over the Dodgers on the way in 2016, so that's fine.
I just like how the Dodgers won during the COVID year, and that's what they needed to win, was to have like their rules modified to win a championship. Good job.
They won again since
Dodgers.
So in other words, they won by default.
No, they won again. They were legit as hell. They're legit as hell again. So, I mean, the Dodgers and Yankees are amazing, and I love baseball. So, I don't even hate the Yankees. I don't even understand the hate for the Yankees. So, I'm a weird one.
It's the fans.
Oh yeah, I know. It's the fans.
No,
or it's just they're too good. They buy their talent. Oh, I can't stand super teams.
for the most part, they spend money, but so what? I don't care. And their fans like 90% of Yankee fans aren't even Yankee fans. They're just fans of the logo.
Yeah.
I mean, in reality, they all spend money. It's just some people know how to spend it properly.
Yeah, and they spend more.
The Yankees, so
some of their like Aaron Judge isn't he hasn't gotten anything yet, so he's like one of the best players or their best player.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's a monster. Aaron Judge is like 9'4", like 620 pounds of pure muscle. He runs a 40 in like
he's like a barbarian playing baseball, just like swinging a club up there.
So he's a brick shit house.
Yeah, he's a brick shit house. There's no doubt about that.
I know you love that saying, Chip.
Oh yeah,
it's a great saying.
So what time are you heading out, Chip?
Atlanta.
I'm just kind of waiting for Digger Jim, Legion, all those guys. They're all arriving here probably about an hour or so. About around 9:30. So
cool.
I think it doesn't open till 11, I think. So.
Is it a 3-day or a 4-day con?
3 day.
3 days.
So, yeah, 3 day.
So is it only
just
the
had
really
early
big ones
badge
that go
pickup.
for 4 days?
Yeah, sometimes the big ones go for 4 days.
Yeah, so San Diego, New York.
Yeah, I mean, it's common for more 3 day though. Like C2E2's 3 day, and all the other cons I've ever been to. Most I've been to.
I wish ours were 3 days, but no, unfortunately, just the Saturday, Sundays.
Yeah. This one I think is small enough that it probably could have been a 2 day, but I'm here for the folks. Here to hang out.
Spidey, so like where you live, like how far are you from Sydney?
Sydney, an hour flight or a 9.5 hour drive.
So, like for example, if there's a con in Sydney, would you fly out there? Like, I just want to know.
We've done that.
Okay. So
we usually there used to be a con in Adelaide, which is South Australia, which is the next state over Western, and it's about an 8.5 hour drive. We did it 5 or 6 years in a row. We would literally like go for like a 4 or 5 day weekend. We'd actually drive over, stay over there, do the con, do another day or two, and then drive back.
Gotcha.
But we don't have enough. It's not like America where you guys have like 25,000 cons in every state and every month. We
only have 15,000 in 4 states every other month. Please,
yeah.
Okay. Don't over exaggerate now. Okay, come on.
Yeah, whereas we have like only 2 companies that do the major cons, and they only do one in every state, or not in all states, but one in every major state once a year, sort of thing. So I could if I had to go to a con, I could probably go to one. Sometimes I run them at the same time, unfortunately, which is stupid. But I could probably go maybe 5 cons in a year, 6 at the most, if I really wanted to. But it costs too much money. I'd love to be able to go state hopping over there and just go from con to con to con for like 6 months. That'd be awesome. If I won the lotto.
See, like I would love to be able to fly to like one con or the other, like in Florida or in Texas. But I got kids, and apparently, according to law, I have to feed them. So I'm not allowed to use the children's money to buy like airplane tickets. Like apparently it's just frowned upon. Stupid rules.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to run downstairs and get some coffee.
Cool.
Be back in a bit.
Oh, poor Chip. He's going to go get like hotel coffee. And I know he's like a coffee aficionado.
There's a Starbucks in the building. So I'm set.
Oh, okay, you're good, Chip.
But I was worried about that. I was like, where's the nearest coffee shop that isn't in the building?
Okay, good. So you're good there. You're good. Okay.
Yeah. That was the first thing he would have looked for. He doesn't care about food or a hotel accommodation. Just where is the coffee?
Doesn't care about friends that he's about to meet. He just wants to know where's the coffee.
You know me, don't you? That is
tell me,
where's the cigar shop? Where's the coffee shop?
Tell me when Chip leaves so I could talk about him.
Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
He kept saying that, and he keeps popping back in. He hasn't muted himself yet, so he's still there.
He's like,
Did you guys watch?
Now he
Did you guys watch
Now-
Chip walking around the con? His video.
Yeah.
Nobody had any idea that he was going to be there.
Wait, Chip, you here?
He just walked straight in.
Well, what he's saying is that no one knew I was coming to this comic convention at all.
Yeah, Chip, no, you're supposed to go away.
Oh yeah, bye. Sorry.
Go get your coffee.
No, he didn't tell anybody. He freaking surprised everyone. Then he was just like walking around early badge pickup day. And he's filming the con floor, and everybody's like, "What the heck?" And he was silent for like half of it, and he just kept showing that he's at the con. Oh man, that's good.
It's a pity he couldn't walk around without showing any like heroes, like logos or anything like that. Just go around the stalls. He's like, and everybody like, where the hell is Chip? What con is he at?
Exactly. And then he goes, I don't know if I'll stay. And meanwhile, he has like a hotel, and he has the tickets for 3 months. I thought it was funny. It was some good satirical humor.
I reckon it'd be even better the one day, and we were talking about real, like 1 in a million chance that I could actually do that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Everybody
show up out of the blue.
Everybody goes to like C2E2, and I tell absolutely nobody I'm going. I'm just like, hey, how you going, Tyler? Who the fuck are you?
Dude, you have to tell us because we're probably gonna set stuff up. And they'd be like, "Oh, well, we can't include you in anything. Glad you came."
I'll be like, "Yeah, that's fine. We'll do our own thing anyway."
Just be like, "Yeah, we already bought all these tickets for this exclusive stuff, and yeah."
Dude, that'd be epic. One day, Lee's gonna be coming over and doing that. We're gonna
Simon
go
said
around.
Lee's coming down here for like a week.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't even know, but Simon told me like last week or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
y'all need to talk more.
He's going down for a concert, so he's gonna meet you guys.
He's staying with Simon, he reckons.
Yeah, I think for at least a day or two.
Yeah.
Maybe the whole time. I don't fucking know. I'm not there.
I'm only hearing after the fact as well. Well, not even after the fact, but
Yeah.
And Simon's like, oh yeah, Lee's coming. No, because I kept forgetting to send up his Legion welcome pack. I bloody forgot to send it up to him. And Simon's like, oh, don't worry about it. He's coming down here. You just give it to him then. I'm like, I was literally about to send it like the next day. And he's like, oh, just hold on to it. You can just give it to him.
Yeah. That'll be epic.
I think the only cons I'm going to go to anymore are really small conventions.
I'm finding them a bit better, actually. Like even like just the what we call like a small fair or something where it's only like a little scout hall that's people got 10, 15 tables, but at least then it's mostly comics. It's not all cosplay and TV people and and all that sort of stuff. It's just comics and toys and stuff, and that's what I want. They're quite often the better ones to pick up stuff at, and not expensive either.
I just like the niche shows. Like I had a fantastic time at one called Monster Palooza. And it was just in like a tiny convention center, and it was just really, really fun. Very diverse crowd. I don't know. Just like I like the smaller, more intimate ones because you actually have like time, and you don't like have to freaking worry that you're missing like a special panel that you want to see or some kind of stupid giveaway or a signing. And
there's a lot more planning involved when it goes down to the big cons. Like, okay, we have to be here at this time, and then they're at that time, and then we got to make sure that
and you can't see everything. Yeah.
Smaller cons are knock them out in 2 hours. You don't have to worry about like big names.
Well, in saying that, our big cons would be your small cons anyway, because like our big con that we had a couple of weekends ago, me and the missus had done everything and spent all our money in the first 3 hours, and then we left.
I mean, to kind of play off what you and E-Man were both saying, like it's more intimate and more relaxing. Like you don't feel as like rushed to get everything done. You could go for a couple hours and get like your money's worth.
Yeah. I've been I've been going to a little bit more. I've been going to some smaller cons lately, and my daughter Eris, she's got this great costume of like one of her favorite anime characters, and like the only 2 times she's ever entered, she actually won. You know, like she's not a big cosplayer, but like going in.
Who's the character?
Toga from My Hero Academia.
Okay, yeah. Himiko Toga.
Yeah. So like she's gone in dressed up as Toga twice and won twice. Like there's people there that have been cosplaying for years, and she comes in this new kid.
She likes the villains.
Yeah, she does. It scared me too. I'm like, dude, you're such a sweet girl. She's like, yeah, but she's a psycho, and I like her. Who taught you this? I didn't teach you this. She's like, yeah, Dad, but you're a villain too. I'm like, yes, I am.
Yeah, so it runs in the family.
Yeah, you can't be mad at that.
No, not at all. I had her on my show yesterday. Poor thing, she was so awkward. She's like, I like this.
I did tune in like right as she was on. You were like, you kept trying to get her to talk.
Yeah. She's like, yeah. So it was fun though. I was like, okay, you know, just a little bit of practice, and then my son hits me up on the side. He's like, Dad, I want to be on your show next week. I'm like, all right, we'll do it. You know, we'll work something out. He's like, I want to hang out. If she's on there, I want to be on there. So I'll probably have my kids on like periodically on that show. I'm trying to like keep the kids away from like social media with me. Just like, no, I don't want, you know, I don't want weird people seeing you guys. Now I'm like, all right, like I developed this community. I know who's in my circle in the community. All right, that's fine. Here are my children. The reason why I don't go to cons because I have to spend money on their food and socks. I literally have to buy socks for them.
You don't want them corrupted by bad influences like Pocan Joe.
Uncle Joe's on here. You got to go, baby. No.
Poor Joe.
Time is it? Almost 11.
I'm really hoping that Mimi doesn't hear me down here. Like my voice carries down here because I'm in the garage, and like, and I'm loud. I'm really loud, and there are times where she's like, I can fucking hear you. Please stop. She'll knock on the wall. I can hear you. Like these are sound panels. Yeah, these are just here for looks. Like apparently they don't do nothing. They're like, no, we can still hear you even with the sound panel. So,
well, it just keeps the sound from echoing. In your room.
In my room, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't stop the sound from leaving the room at all.
But these apparently are like the 1-inch foam. I just got like the cheapest ones, and they're like, yeah, no, it's just for looks, dude. Like, don't.
Yeah, you need to get the proper soundproofing stuff.
The proper soundproofing stuff is a little bit more. It's not that much more. It's like I have
do
like,
one panel at a time.
I have like I have all these panels. I have like another like 12 panels left. I spent like $25 on them. You definitely paid for what you get. This is just all for looks right here. In fact, I'm thinking about rearranging all of this right here.
Make a mural out of it.
That's something. I don't know. Just trying to figure out. I'm always trying to change up the look of this area right here. I want it to look cool, you guys. I just want people to look at me.
Well, it's a bit hard for me. Obviously when I'm at the missus' place, we put the, like the curtain, like not curtain, but like a blanket or something. So that's why I always see like a Spider-Man background or something when I'm at her place.
So a blanket like what you got right now?
No, that's just curtains. That's just outside. That's just all it is just curtains.
Oh, gotcha.
And then the other time, he's just in bed.
Well, if it's the Legion hangout, I'll be in bed and she'll have her Star Wars art behind me.
So the Legion hangout, like what we're doing now?
Yeah, it will be. Well, I'm at home because I got to work tomorrow morning. So
okay, so I need to understand this setup. When I'm at the missus's house, so you guys have 2 different homes and you guys live separately.
No, I live with my folks at home. She lives with her folks at home.
Oh, okay.
So,
Gotcha.
Yes, it is way too expensive to move out on our own, unfortunately.
I honestly, I was like, dude, I got to leave California. We've looked at homes in Australia. We're like, what about Australia? They speak English. Girlfriend's like, yeah, let's take a look into it. We're like, oh shit, it's just as expensive as the Bay Area. Forget that.
It's so expensive here. Oh my goodness.
Well, the average, we'll put it this way, in Melbourne and its surrounding suburbs, the average price for a house now has just hit 1.2 or 1.3 mil.
What's that in American dollars? Like 1,500?
It's about
It's about
900,000.
Yeah.
Like if you go to like Melbourne and Sydney are the two most expensive states. Anywhere else you could probably buy 3 or 4 bedroom, maybe even a 5-bedroom house for maybe, I don't know, 500,000-600,000. But yeah, if you go to Melbourne or Sydney, yeah, you'd get a shoebox for that kind of price.
See, what's a trip is that I can tell you here in the Bay Area, like a 3-bedroom home can easily go for like $500,000-$600,000. You know, and it's a small home. However, then you go like Savannah, Georgia, where you can get yourself like a 5-bedroom home, 3,500 square feet for like
on like 2 acres.
Yeah, for like $300,000.
Yeah,
like
easily. It's all location. That's all.
I've told my girlfriend, I was like, look, Savannah, Georgia it's got like you can transfer there, 1, and 2, houses are dirt cheap. I can work from Savannah. I don't have to wake up at 3:30 on the East Coast. Like on the East Coast, I'd wake up like at 7:30, like a normal human. And she's like, that doesn't sound like a bad idea, but it's literally across country. It's like 2,000-3,000 miles away from like any other human that we know. Like that would be a huge move to do something like that.
And cuisine changes. Like we're spoiled out here with food.
We are. I was just telling someone recently, like I'm literally at arm's length away. Like me and Kyle, we're literally at arm's length away from any type of cuisine we want. We want Chinese one night, Japanese another night, Mexican, Salvadorian, Honduran, and then, you know, Tongan and Samoan food. Like everything is like 10-15 minutes away. Like we can.
Oh, absolutely. I know a place where I can go to get whatever cuisine I want.
Yeah, it's because you're in a commercialized big city. That's all it comes down to. It's the same here. Like obviously, like in the suburbs, we've still got a lot. But if we went into the city, which is only 20 minutes away from me, to the main city, you know, obviously that's where all the food and coffee and all that sort of stuff is. But
you can still make a day out of it. You can leave the home like on a Saturday morning and just make a day out of it and just have some good food where, you know, arm's length. Whereas like if I move to Savannah, I'm not going to have the same type of quality of food or the same type of cuisine there. Definitely going to be a huge change. I'm not going to. Like if I want Filipino food in Savannah, Georgia, I may need to literally import it from the Philippines to have it in Savannah, Georgia, where here in the Bay Area, there's like 27 like Filipino restaurants. I'm like, oh yeah, get some longanisa and adobo and sinigang, like nothing.
I just love that I can walk 10 minutes up the road and go to Macca's. That's good enough for me.
That is a completely different lifestyle.
Oh yeah, no, I have like a McDonald's literally like walking distance right here to the corner. Like, hey, it's funny because like literally outside my house, like on the weekends, like this is a Salvadorian family that they just set up shop right there and they just start making pupusas, tacos, and burritos, like really, like literally like steps away from my house on the weekends. Super spoiled, man. Kyle too, dude. I know Kyle's got like taco stands and taco trucks at arm's length from where he lives.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter what time it is. I can go get some good food whenever. So I will miss that if I do move.
Yeah. Food is definitely a major concern for us when it comes down to moving. Like, okay.
Well, you'd have to move to Melbourne or Sydney or out of suburbs if you were going to move here then. Because that'd be like the other states is not as populated.
It's a madness. It's madness. It's madness, Spidey. Get it, mad. There you go. I should probably leave after that right there.
I was gonna say it, but
my kids look at me like, "Stop, Dad! Stop, please! Come on!
No more bad dad jokes."
That's right. Pocan will be on here soon, and he could tell you some more about dad jokes.
Dude, he's got good dad jokes. Like I have bad ones, purposely bad, but they're bad.
When you have to chuckle at yourself afterwards, it's probably bad.
Yeah, that's what makes them great.
As you chuckle at yourself.
All the time. Constantly chuckling at myself. I'm quite surprised because like usually in the mornings I'm kind of busy here at work. I'm working technically, but I'm looking at my screen. I'm like, dude, there's really nothing. So I get to hang out with the Legion, man. You know, my boys on this Friday morning because I don't really do this anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Remy usually joins from work. Rob is working from home on some of the days. And...
Rob's on his cruise at the moment, so.
Oh yeah, no Remy today. I just didn't think of that.
Oh, you know what Remy's like.
Oh,
Remy.
He's on the way to the con too. He's probably getting ready for the con. So we're just like, everybody's on their way to the con.
This
is the non-con crew.
Enough,
yeah,
we're the non-con crew. Remy,
not really. Chip's here, so.
Well, Chip got there early. He's waiting for everyone else.
Chip
is ahead of the game.
Yeah, he's got the luxury.
Chip doesn't have to wait in line either. He just walks into the con because he already has his wristband, his badge, his everything.
He's important. What he didn't tell you is that he runs the con, so he just walked around.
I was asking him if he had a press pass because he's literally just walking around during setup. I'm like, how the heck do you get in there during setup?
You know what?
I can't join yet. What the hell?
There he is.
Actually, we just resumed talking about you. It wasn't the whole time.
We did.
That is
like,
ironic.
I love you guys were talking about me. I come back, you're talking about me. But yeah,
endlessly talking about Chip. Yeah,
have you guys tried to go into like any cons using like your YouTube channel? Like, hey, you know,
I've been denied. Yeah,
whack comics. Like,
Lee's gotten press passes to like 8 different events. No, probably more than that with the Whack Comics thing.
I've seen him because he actually has like an official like microphone, like on location microphone. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Lee, and I'm here at a certain premiere of this and that.
Yep. Doesn't Burke do that as well, Steve?
He does that. He tries, but no one lets him.
You know what's funny is that when I had my old podcast with my friends, like it was just like a happy hour podcast that we had. It was just kids. It was just a hangout like this, right? And he actually AJ from the Villains, right? He's like, hey man, can I just use can I use our Perspire name? I was like, I don't care, man, go for it, just dude. If it helps you. He ended up getting a press pass like for like a local con because he just said, oh yeah, I'm on a podcast. Oh, a podcast? Yeah, sure, here you go. Of course, it was a smaller, like more intimate, like 5-6 hour con, but he was able to do it. I was like, what?
Yeah, I've met a lot of like people in the industry now, and that's kind of why I was talking about that. I want to go to like smaller cons.
Yeah.
But the bigger cons are like almost like hangouts for them at that point, because all these people like just kind of coalesce in one area. It's just like easier than having to coordinate everybody be somewhere. You just go to a con that everybody's already at.
Yeah.
See, like I've already have it planned out. So like with San Francisco Fan Expo. So for me, what I'm going to do is like, I told my girlfriend, I was like, I want to go all 3 days. I'm going to get a pass for all 3 days. Friday night, I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to go there and meet like all the artists, like the Miranda Brothers are going to be there. There's going to be, some other artists there. So like Friday night is going to be like more chill and maybe hang out with some people afterwards. Saturday is going to be the busy day where hopefully I'll be able to see some, some creators and other people in the industry and just, kind of rub elbows. And then Sunday is the day where I actually do the shopping, because like on Sundays is where you would get the deals, right? Like, there's a book that you want. If you're willing to wait until the end of Sunday, and you can, smash deals and be like, hey, look, you were selling this for $120. Let me get it for $100. It's Sunday night. You're about to close shop.
Yeah, so people don't want to like take all the stuff home.
You can haggle, and typically at cons, like the prices should be a little bit more, lower than eBay. And there are times where I'm like, dude, come on, bro. You're supposed to be better than that. Come on.
Yeah, and they know. But it's you're not paying shipping.
Yeah.
But then you also have to pay entry, so I don't know how you weigh your opportunity cost for going to cons and picking up books.
Depends on how much you buy, I guess, right? Like if you buy like a shitload of stuff, yeah, that's shipping.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, that's one thing I could. I'm so narcissistic, you guys. Have you guys ever walked around with like your shirt and be like, all right, let's see who recognizes me at this place?
No, I haven't, but I know a lot of people that have, right, Chip?
I do too, as well. Yes, I do definitely know a lot of people like that.
I don't know if I'd brand
I know you're trying to say
myself.
about me. Me sitting here with my non-comic shirt and my,
No, but Chip's cool though because he's got his own comic cup. Like his coffee cup is like one of the best looking ones out there.
My coffee,
Your
my
white
mug.
shadow, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Rob's got a fantastic coffee cup
Rob has
logo
a
too.
fantastic-
That's the OG one. Obviously,
That's the OG one, yeah.
there's a newer one.
I have the OG as well.
God, like I want one of his coffee cups, but I really can't have that around the kids. Like,
I am actually excited.
it'd be like,
it.
oh, okay, I know
Definitely.
that. And then they run into the real logo. I don't know how it's gonna spawn some kind of memory. Wait a minute, I know about this. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad I finally got people's stickers.
Yep.
Obviously, it's very hard getting merch over here.
Trying to see if anybody's.
But I do have one of the best stickers in the business.
Hey,
dude, Chip, you have stickers, man. I need to get some of those stickers. Those are pretty dope.
Oh,
Dude,
I could
some
definitely.
basic stickers right here. C list,
please.
man.
And I have the
That
old
one's
school
good.
one as well.
Yeah.
Is that Beck's? That's Beckerman's, right?
That was mine.
No, that's Chip's original.
That's
Oh,
my original. I just look like Beckerman. Yeah, because we're both fat.
I apologize, Chip. I just
We're
Foot-
both big guys.
And I
Foot
have a
mouth.
Rob one. and
Chip,
Lee
do you
one.
have like a
Where's
do you
my
have like
shoe
a
card?
battery pack that you take with you to the conventions? Because I
shiny
can
one?
never stream that long and have like my phone last through the day.
Yeah, I do. I actually got 2 packs.
Okay.
Yeah.
come on now. Chip's like our resident tech guy. He knows better.
And one.
Yeah.
Chip knows all the tech tips and tech tips and tricks. Oh my god, I couldn't even say that.
Try saying that 10 times. But yeah, I got battery packs.
Dude, you know what, Spidey? Do me look. I'm gonna add to your collection. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you something. I'm gonna send you something.
Oh, it'll cost too much just to send a bloody sticker.
I'm not gonna just send you a sticker. I'm gonna send you, I don't know, a hair and maybe some kind of nail clippings.
Yeah, that's sold
also.
10 children.
Probably send
Just
you.
make,
I'll send you
make
like
sure it's not a curly hair.
I'll send you like like one of the cups of peas that I'm supposed to give to my children, but because I'm thinking about you, I'll wrap like in a nice towel or something like that. Yeah. But hit me up on Instagram. I'm gonna send you something, man.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'll eventually get around to getting my own stickers, and of course, I got one of them as well.
Yep.
Oh, what's that?
That turned out good.
And I don't know why he said it. You said he Googled this, but I've never heard like arachnids gone troppo. I've never ever heard that saying before. But he goes, I Googled Australian sayings, and I'm like, I've never heard that.
See, I'm jealous now. I want
Bring
one
it
of
back,
those.
man. Bring it back.
Well, the funny thing is, like I've said this before, these are actually illegal in Australia.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
But you're not
allowed to have switchblades in Australia. They're illegal.
Wow.
So I'm surprised it got through customs, but probably because
I was just thinking.
the box was so chockers full of like stickers and all sorts of crap. And
Yeah.
This is what I used to open up my mill. This is not as cool as what you have.
oh, well, I used to. Well, mine was the one I had before was even worse because it was just a multi-tool.
Oh my
So it
lord.
just- I used to use that. It's like,
wow.
oh, where's the knife? And at least with that now, I can do it a lot easier. So I could do it with the blade sword, but that's a little bit big and a bit cumbersome.
Dude, look, don't be a punk. All right. We know a guy who does it with a chainsaw. You can do it with a sword.
true.
All right. Come on.
Hacksaw,
Come on. Be cool. All right. Don't follow the trend. You got this. All right. You're better than that. Come on.
I might set up a something somewhere and try and chop open a box.
See, there you go. See,
No, I don't think I wouldn't want to wreck the sword.
forget the contest. I don't want to ruin the sword. So, swords are made for battle and for, being hit against like hard things. Oh, that sounded bad. Hold on, let me
not when it's a prop replica, but
proper replica. Yeah. So
but it's proper tempered steel though, and it is sharp, but it's I still don't want to wreck it.
I have a buddy who out here in the Bay Area, we have a place called Japantown, which is like Chinatown, but only for Japanese. But anyway, there's this sword store that they have, and they have like all these swords, like small, middle, and large swords, and they're like katana blades, right? And my buddy was like, dude, this set for like $50, like this was like in the 90s, like $50, I'm gonna buy this because it's a katana sword for $50 because they're a real katana sword. It's like 800. I could get heck yeah. He thought he got a deal. This fool did not realize that it was just for looks. He took it out in his backyard, started swinging it around. Fucking blade split from like the handle, went flying right into his fence in the back. He's like, what the hell, man? Like, I thought this was supposed to be good quality. No, man. I spent $50 on it.
I used to collect them. I used to collect like movie replicas as well as like all that sort of stuff. I had a $5,500 handmade sword straight from Japan.
Was it a Hattori Hanzo sword?
Oh, yeah. Everybody brings out that crap.
Just wondering if I guess that's the only time when it's really cool. It's like Hattori Hanzo.
Yeah, which is like you can buy the replicas of those from the movie, and they're all like, $50 crap.
They split and landed in your like fence in the backyard.
Yeah, well, I had a mate who helped me get into it because he was actually like worked for a guy who had a shop and stuff like that, and he had a 350-year-old samurai sword that he imported from. He paid 20 G's for.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like some historical significance or something like that. And I'm like, I'll just have a handmade one. That's hand tempered and everything like that. And even that was $5.5K. But all that stuff's all gone now. But
I'm very much okay with still spending $50 on my broken look. You know what? Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to take off these panels, buy me a $50 set just to show it off, just to bring up this particular stream that I took 27 cents away from Mark from. Just
give him the $1 and then spend the other 49 on a set.
I think Mark is mad at me. I feel bad now. Oh man, I costed him a lot of money. 27 cents goes far.
He's got kids to feed, man. Yeah. How bad do you feel?
I do. I feel really bad. I took peas and carrots away from Finn and Monkey, and I feel terrible.
Oh, now Simon just became a member too.
Simon.
Yes, I know Simon. I should be asleep.
See, I'm upset with Simon. How come he wasn't a member before? Now you're jumping in? Psh, poser.
Okay, so
Just
Chaos
kidding,
goes
Simon.
to comics just to basically hang out with the other people. Okay, cool.
Well, welcome to the Legion, Simple Simon. We appreciate your membership. And Mark,
he's just trying to win my copy of UF4.
Oh, there it is. I think that's what it is, right?
You better not win it, because I'm going to win it.
Dude, that's such an amazing. I love how they collabed on that. Like,
Is it a first print?
Yeah,
first print. Yeah,
first print 9.4.
Jesus.
But what's even funnier is that they're all hesitating that if I do win, they know I'm going to crack it.
Yeah.
And they think it's just like, oh, maybe we'll just send you like a facsimile or the Halloween one or something like that. And I'm like, no, give me the original. If I win, I want it.
Yeah.
What if we find a raw version? And
I said that to him. I said, I'm more than happy for you to send me a raw version of the first print, and then you can keep the slab one if you want.
Why would you?
And they're like, nah.
Out of curiosity, why would you crack it? Are you not
I don't do slabs at all.
Oh, okay.
You have a lot of confidence that you're going to win.
I'm just very hopeful.
all of us are hopeful. I'm.
It's only because I've wanted a copy for so long, but even finding a raw copy for a reasonable price is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I don't feel comfortable spending $700-800 on a modern key. I'd spend that on an old key, but on a modern key, I don't know. I just don't see it.
It depends on the key.
I don't get the
something is killing the children.
The key value doesn't make anything sense to me. Sorry, go ahead, E-Man.
Like something's killing the children. Like I think that's worth the price that it is right now, just because of how limited it is. And like like 1 through 6 or 1 through 7 were really limited, and they're worth a pretty penny. I would probably spend that kind of money on that series right there. And that's pretty modern. But then again, I'm almost the indie guy. I don't really do like Marvel and DC as much as you guys do. So I guess it's a different mindset, right?
It's probably because I see it more the fact of that, okay, if I spend $700 on a book that's like, 10 or 20 years old, instead of spending it on a book that maybe from the Silver Age that might be, like, I don't know, first appearance of Thanos or something like that. Like, I'd prefer to have that book. I still want UF4.
Yeah.
And I'm quite happy to get a second print. Like, I'd love a first print, but I'm quite happy to buy a second print.
Mm-hmm.
But even trying to find them over here at a reasonable price is very, very hard. I would have bought one by now if it was easy.
See, I wish I was like you, in a sense that like you guys all appreciate like all the gold and silver, Bronze Age comics, and I definitely respect them. Don't get me wrong. I respect like first appearance of Galactus, first appearance of, X-Men and all these huge books, but I wasn't a fan of those books as a kid. I'm technically a new fan. I'm a new fan again. So like I will collect what I like to read. And I don't want to, I personally feel, this is just me. I'm not calling anybody else this, but legit, this is how I feel. I would feel like a poser going back and getting, like a Jack Kirby or, a Stan Lee first appearance of someone major just to have in the collection when I never read it, when I never grew up with it. That's just the collector mind in me. And I'm like, you know what? That's for the collectors. That's for the fans. I want to make sure that those are available for the people who really want them in their collection. Again, this is just me, but what I want in my collection are more modern. Like I want something that's killing the children #1 cover A. I want an Invincible #1 because that's just me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would leave like the big stuff to you guys because I know it matters more to you. And I wish I was there, but I'm not.
At the end of the day, you collect the way you want to collect. Don't care what anybody else says.
Very true.
Yeah, exactly. I don't do
Very
slabs, and I don't give a crap about first appearances. So I'm
Whereas
just in it for
I
the
only
story
like-
and the art. Like it's fairly. My collecting is fairly simple. I want good story, good art, and none of that is golden age for me.
Yeah, it's mainly because like I don't read anymore. I haven't read in a long time. I've just purely become a collector, and I'm only going after first appearances because it's the characters that I like. And I want it for me. I don't want it for bragging rights. I don't want it for resale value. I just want it for me because I love those. I love Marvel characters.
But why, if you're not going to read it,
if
you're not going to read it, why do you care about first appearances?
Value?
It's got nothing to do with that. Like, if first appearance of Silver Surfer was a $10 book, I'd still want it. Whether it's a $10 book or a $10,000 book, I want it regardless. Because it's a character that I love.
It's the history, right? Just the history of the character.
And
that's why I love it, personally.
It's a lot to do with history as well, because I've been around cartoons, comics. I may not have collected until my teens.
Okay.
But I still saw all these characters and stuff as a little kid as well.
Got it. So it's a nostalgia.
It's a nostalgia thing. It's a history thing. It's
just trying to pick your brain because I don't understand first appearances in the sense of like I enjoy first appearances because I know that that's where I can start reading their character art because that's where they first showed up. So I can start there and move forward. So.
See, things like this got me excited when I went to my LCS this week. So when I went, I got oh God, what's the name of this book again? Hold on, I know it. We only find them when they're dead. This is number 11. Okay. This got me excited because this is
the Full Metal Alchemist for a second. Then
the
other book.
The art is dope. I see that. Yeah. So like these got me excited because this is the one per store, and then this is the Tony Infante Dead God cover. The reason why is because I'm collecting these. Like these I'm actually collecting for my collection. I have all 11 of his cover Bs, which this is my run. This is what I want to collect. And the fact that my store put the one per store to the side for me, it got me really excited because I really do like this series. So things like this gets me excited, and I wish I have the same excitement that I have for these books that just came out a few days ago that are only worth $4.99 as I do for a first appearance of Craven, or a first appearance of Morbius, a first appearance of Blade, like some big guys like that. And I just wish I had that connection, but I don't.
Hello.
I guess it's good for me, right? Because I'd rather spend like $4 with them than $400 on the book. So win for me.
Or in my case, $40,000. Yeah.
Oh God.
Which will never happen.
I was gonna say this is why you live at home, man, because you're spending money on comics.
What's
That's
the most that all of you have paid for a single issue of a book?
The most? Can you guys hear me, by the way? Because I changed my mind.
No, you're fine.
$950.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, but that's Australian, so
it's like $15 US. Okay,
yeah, it's like $15. Yeah,
or 4,000 rupee. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that sounds a lot. Shit, man, that's crazy.
That was on Amazing Spider-Man #2.
Yeah, mine was kind of bullshitty. It was just last year, a couple of years ago. The most I've ever spent on one book is only like $150. Like, I really try not to spend that much money on one book. Like, I'll buy the John James left and right, right? Like, I'll spend $40 on exclusives like that. But the most that I've ever spent, and this is me specking. Okay. I'm bad at specking, by the way. But I got the 1 in 100 Berserker #1. Spent like $150 on that. Assuming that once the show drops,
Bermejo one. Right?
I think it's Bermejo. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's Bermejo. I have that one.
I spent $150 on that, and I was like, okay, well, the show's coming out. All right, let's try. I can't get the 1 in 1,000. I'll get the 1 in 500. That's a big ratio, right? And see what happens. So I'm really hoping that when the show comes,
500 is not. I thought you said 100.
No, 1 in 500.
Yeah.
Let me see who did it.
So it wasn't the 1 in 1,000 that was signed by Keanu Reeves.
I saw that one sell for like $2,000 at one point. I don't know what it's selling for now. There's the most I've ever paid was like $250 twice. I bought a Venom book, and then I bought a Star Wars book, both for $250. So I think that's the most I've ever spent.
Someone's selling that 1 in 500 Berserker signed by Keanu Reeves for $4,000 on eBay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gone up a little bit.
Mark Brooks, that's who did.
I feel like it's a good bet because that'll go up at some point just because we know stuff is in the works.
Yeah.
The most I've ever spent is $4,600 one time, and it was fully an investment book. And that book just broke a record for its sale. It's the Brave and Bold 28. It literally sold.
I saw that somebody posted that on Instagram. That was for 9.6 or something.
9.6 for 750,000. And honestly, I'm pretty surprised it went that low. I think it'll go up even higher than that with anything.
What is this called? The Brave and the Bold?
Brave and the Bold 28.
What's so special? I'm sorry.
First appearance of the Justice League.
Oh, well, yeah.
And Starro.
And the first appearance of a lot of other things, like you said in your video.
Yeah, it is. First appearance of Justice League.
Okay, so on May...
Brave and the Bold 28. This is the problem. People think I'm joking when I'm not. I'm not joking.
You're so hard to read sometimes.
Brave and the Bold 28 is the first appearance of the Justice League.
How old do you think I am, Dave? So the same year, Spidey. I only started collecting a few years ago. I said I started collecting comics in my teens. How old do you think I am? 22.
Yeah, definitely.
You look 28.
Thank you very much.
No, I feel so bad because you're not supposed to do this to women. You're not supposed to age women, right? Like it's just a rule, right? So I went and bought I bought some shoes very recently, and this young lady was helping me out, and she's like, "Oh yeah, my fiance, this and that. He's 40." I'm like, "Oh okay." I'm like, "Wow, your fiance is 40. You don't look older than like 28. You look very young." I'm thinking that she's closer to like 40, closer to his age. She's like, "Thanks, I'm 24."
You're like,
well,
I'm gonna go.
No. I was real smooth with it. I was like, "Oh man, you carry yourself very maturely. That's a fantastic." She's like, "Oh my god, thank you so much. I like to think like that." I'm like, "Oh my god, thank God I said that."
Not allowed to age people.
What are you doing?
Shit. Now I have to buy these shoes.
Complete fail, you man.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
You don't look a day over 40.
Well, I'm 24. Oh, you carry yourself very, very maturely for a young
like, wow, you look old for 24. You look old as fuck.
So I ended up buying some shoes. I was like, fuck, I can't walk out of here without buying shoes.
I have to buy shoes, yeah.
You look double your age.
And it sucks because I'm at that age now where I can't buy like cool shoes like Jordans, or like, I actually have to get shoes that are comfort because I'm big, overweight, and I need shoes that they're not orthotics, but they're definitely not.
Jordans are comfortable.
No, they're not. Not all of them at all. I like the only shoe that I buy are Hoka One, like these like New Zealand running shoes, just because they're just the most comfortable things in the. But no joke, like I'm gonna go ahead and advocate for this group. Like if you guys want to walk on clouds, buy yourself some Hokas, man. Those things are ugly, but man, they are comfortable on the feet.
I've never even heard of them.
Yeah, Hoka 1 is how it's spelled. Oneone, and yeah, you look that up.
Yeah, because I've got those. And they're only a basic Jordan, but they are as comfy as all hell. Like I wear these things all the time.
I tried to be a sneakerhead like in the early 2000s, collecting the Dunks and like the SBs.
Maggie, jump in here. You gotta let them know. Maggie is a sneakerhead.
Thank God, Maggie.
Maggie knows all about shoes.
I can't afford to be a sneakerhead.
No, I couldn't do it.
We're trying to pay her in here last time with shoes.
Dude, I had like those fancy like what is it called, the SB Dunks back in the early 2000s. I had like the unlucky SB Dunks, and I bought them off my cousin for like $100, and then some guy saw me online somehow, some line. He's like, "Dude, I'll buy those off of you for like $400. Like, I don't care if they've been worn." I'm like, "Dude, these are 10.5. I kind of wear them a lot." He's like, "I don't care. I need those in my collection." I'm like, okay. Let me see how much they're going for.
I'm the kind of asshole that'll actually buy the Jordan ones, that Miles Morales versions, and then wear them to Comic Cons and all the time.
I've met many people doing that, Chip. I literally complimented somebody on their freaking Miles Morales.
Yeah, I was like walking around a comic convention last 2 weeks ago, when I was in Phoenix. I'm walking around and some guy walks up to me and looks and goes, "Holy shit, dude, what are you doing?" I'm like, "What?" It's like
my son has those.
I bought them. I'm fucking wearing them.
So 2 people on the panel have it. The only size I could find was like 8.5. It was like DJ Link's size.
What?
That's messed up.
I don't know what size shoe he is, but
they were like $500 over here, and we only got something like 100 pairs Australia wide, and I wasn't going to pay $500 for a pair of shoes.
Oh, that's why I said it, Tyler. I'm almost positive DJ is an 8.5.
Yeah, he's got to be.
Yeah, real fast. Just looking on eBay right now, those unlucky Dunks that I was telling you about. Like, I've seen people like spending $600-700 on those. I'm like, I sold them for $3, like in 2006.
Yeah, but
look, it's gotten
you probably did great. Then you weren't gonna hang on to them, or I mean, whatever.
And you're just gonna keep wearing them too.
Yeah, and you were gonna ruin them.
Yeah, and it's funny because like even sneakerheads, right? I've seen this thing on TikTok where sneakerheads are like, "Yeah, we collect them." But you guys don't think that you can wear them 30 years later. Look, some chick, she had it got to me because she had like the military blue Jordan 4s, like the real, like the cool one, like the real ones. And she's like, look, she wiped her finger on them and like all the rubber just started coming off because she's like, these things will deteriorate over time. Like, don't think this and that.
Maggie, what Jordans? What Jordans are you gonna buy?
You're gonna have to come on and tell us, Maggie.
I have to know.
What?
Congratulations, by the way. I know that you studied forever, and that's awesome.
That is awesome, dude.
But I don't really care. I just want to know what Jordans you might buy.
Forget your job. Which Jordans would you get?
I don't really care. We need to know about the shoes now.
We're literally here to talk about shoes, but congratulations. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, this is something that I want to talk about on my show, but like Jordans, right? Going on there. What's the one Jordans that you're like, I wish I could, I'm not a big Jordan person, but
here you go.
Which one Jordan would you want in your collection? Oh, this is the fives, the original
1992. Fives, not any of these re-release things. These are the original release ones, and I still have them.
Those are my favorite. I like the black and red ones. Those are my favorite Jordans.
You can barely even tell the thing's still silver. Damn. It just looks white.
All this crap goes over my head. I know nothing of shoes.
Yeah, I don't either, but it's still cool. Like, I can appreciate other people collecting stuff, even if I don't.
Everyone collects their one thing. Everyone's got that one thing that they just want in their collection. And people do Jordans. I see the appeal. It gets expensive. I love Transformers till all hell. I wish I had the money to be able to collect Transformers. I can't drop $150, $200 on a figure every time it drops. Like, it's crazy. I want to say almost 15 RC Transformer toys that represent my daughter, but I bought those for like no more than $30 a piece when they were available. I really can't see myself spending more than like $100, $200 on as much as I want to. Don't get me wrong. I just can't do it.
I loved Transformers when I was a kid, and I wanted to collect, but I'd only collect the original, like G1, from the movie and stuff like that. That's the ones that I like. I don't like any of these new fancy weird crap.
See, this is a third party.
Fancy weird crap.
This is a third party Optimus right here, and though it's third party, it looks like the original.
It looks OG. It really does.
And it's got like some really good like articulation. But like I got lucky with this one. I think I entered a waffle. I think I threw in $20. Like I say, hey, yeah, you won. I'm like, oh, dope. I'm never gonna do this again because I don't want my luck to run out. I want
to hit it once and get out.
Go on.
My thing is I collect rocks. I have a pretty good rock collection.
You do?
Yeah,
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, I could talk about metamorphic sedimentary rocks all day.
This is a third party Ultra Magnus. I entered a waffle on something like this. And no one else was like showing any kind of interest. And the guy hits me up on the side. He's like, "Hey man, you still want that Ultra Magnus?" I was like, "Well, how much?" He's like, $70. I'm like, you know what? Why not? Like, I'll do that for this because he's throwing me a deal. He's trying to get rid of it. Obviously, he needs the money. I wouldn't mind having this in my collection. You know what? That's cool. And I threw down $70 for this, which I'm very happy with. But I just can't see myself constantly doing that.
Yeah.
And here I go saying that, and yet I spend like $30-$40 on comics every week.
I was about to say,
well, if you cut back in one area, you have more money in another area. It's like anything else. Austin, I messaged you yesterday, by the way. I just messaged you, so check your messages.
Nice to see you.
But yeah, if I can go and collect anything other than comics that makes sense to me, it would be Transformers. That's
robots in disguise.
And then it would be like probably kicks and shoes. God, I'm so jealous of all you guys have been going to cons over these last couple of years. I'm just like been so afraid of COVID, and then catching COVID, it sucked.
Don't live in fear, man. Don't live in fear.
I know.
Live in life.
That's why I'm going to Mexico next month. I said, screw COVID. I'm going to Mexico.
Yeah.
Taking the family with me too.
Yeah.
Just walk around in a biohazard, so you'll be right.
Yeah,
right.
The
85 degree high humidity weather. Why not? Hey, look. Hey, at least I'm enjoying the sights. But yeah, dude.
We want photos of you at the beach in a biohazard suit.
I feel bad because like my mom came over this weekend, and I was like, I want to see you, but I don't. I just got over COVID, and then we have a trip coming up. I just don't want to risk it. She's like, I understand. Like, don't worry about it. Like, it sucks, man. Like, I guess I am living in some kind of fear. I'm like, I like working from home. Thanks. That's cool.
Oh, I live in fear all the time. I just have heavy anxiety though. So
don't use that as an excuse not to see me, Kyle. You hear me? You come up, we're gonna have coffee. 6 feet away, but we're gonna have coffee. You hear me?
Sounds good. I'm doing my laundry right now. What's up, Chip?
I paid you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah. No, I saw the message at like 4 a.m. my time, Chip.
Well, hey, wake up.
I did. I was up. I was literally up doing things. I love the morning. The morning's so calm and
Chip.
I see Chip is answering.
Oh, you're messaging.
I'm at the Westin. I'm at the Westin.
Yeah, the Westin. Not just the Westin, but the Westin.
The
Westin. Which one? The one.
Get there or don't.
There you go. Legion, he's 10 minutes away.
Okay.
Last question. How much longer will it be till you feel safe to hug people again?
Ooh.
I'll do it now.
10 minutes, I will feel safe.
I hugged everyone at C2E2, so I don't. So December of last year.
Yeah.
Look, Chip's like, heck yeah, I'll give you a hug right away, man.
Yeah, I was hugging people last night.
Unless they walk up to you, like to shake your hand or something like that, and they start sneezing or coughing, then it's like, yep.
Hey, I always sneeze before a hug.
That's
because you're an asshole.
That's how I get people to stay away from me in the store. I just go.
Yeah. It's like, I want to get to that part of the aisle there. You just start coughing, just watch them, like the Red Sea.
I'm perfectly healthy, just making my way through like a crowded store.
It's such a trip how cooties is a real thing nowadays.
Yeah.
Kill me.
What time is it? All right, boys, I better go because I have to wake up in about 6 hours to go to work.
Oh, dude, that's what I do every day now, man. 6 hours sleep. All right, good night, brother.
Good night.
Hey, don't forget to send me your address. Hit me up on Instagram. Send me your address. Okay.
I will do. Thanks, boys. Have fun.
Yep.
See you later, bud.
Later.
Mark, do you want me to go downstairs and meet you guys? You don't have to.
Tyler, are you still sending stuff over to Lee? Because I was supposed to send you something. Okay. I don't know if you sent me your address, but I got something for Lee. Send me your address later on so that way I can send it over to you.
Yeah.
Chip, will you be live streaming today?
Yes, sir. I will be.
Of course he will be.
Well, I'm just
stupid question.
I actually have to work today, so I'm gonna try to sneak it in while I'm working.
Yep. Nope,
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything about you guys, but I kind of miss Rob's voice on every Fridays. Like,
yeah,
there's just something about Rob complaining about Romania that just makes Fridays so much just complete.
Nothing better than Rob. Rob complaining about Romania and yelling at Kyle and
telling me to turn my lights off.
Telling us about CGC. He just sent stuff to PGX. I had questions for him today.
That was pretty crazy.
He's not here.
It's what 4:32 where he's at because they're 2 hours ahead of California in June.
No, it's 6:32.
Oh, wait, is he back on the? Wait, hold on. What?
But he's gone. He's going to whatever.
Alaska.
Yeah. He was already there. Like he posted something yesterday. He's like, "Hello from Juneau" or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see Alaska time. Juneau time.
There you go. See, 6:30.
6:32.
Because
32.
Chaos is where he is. I think they live in the same house or something. I don't know.
Wait, Juneau's. Well, hold on, you guys. It's 5:32 in Juneau, and he was in Juneau yesterday.
Oh, I wasn't considering Alaska. I was thinking California time.
No. I know California.
I definitely don't know what time it is in fucking Alaska. No chance.
Well, no, it depends on what part of where on the boat he's at, right? I guess there's going to be a time where part of the boat's going to be like on one time zone and the other part's going to be on another time zone. It's just going to be a chaotic thing happening right there. Literally going back in time.
When you're on a boat, it doesn't matter what time it is.
I'm on a boat, mother. Don't you ever forget.
Just stand on the prime meridian and just keep hopping back and forth.
Yep.
No, just go down the prime meridian. Just like endless time right here.
Yeah. That's what happens, right? You time travel. You just immediately go back 10 years.
Promiscuously.
Yes.
Yeah. There's this Netflix show called Into the Night, where the sun basically like microwaved everything, and they were in a plane when it happened, and they were in nighttime flying, and then when they landed, they lost connection with everything, and they landed, and everybody was dead. So whoever can survive by following nighttime, so you're running from the sun the entire time, because everybody just instantly died. And
is that a comic?
Is
this a movie?
How cool would that be as a comic? No, it's a TV show on Netflix.
What is it called?
Into the Night.
What?
Is
it good?
It's so good. It's foreign and translated, so you gotta like
series or a movie.
TV series. The voice actors are phenomenal in it. What's up, Tate?
This is like a European thing. I'm looking at last
names.
I don't know if
it's a very European thing.
It's
dude, it's so well done.
Very European.
It's rated 88 on Rotten Tomatoes. When the sun starts to kill everything in its path. Oh shit. When the sun starts to kill everything in its path, the plane full of passengers must travel at night in an attempt to escape its destructive power and find someplace safe.
Yep. And they have to like constantly refuel, and it's very well done. It's
look, original language is French, 12 episodes, 2 seasons. Original release was May 1st, 2020 to present. Oh, I think it's ongoing.
Oh, really? We're gonna get more?
I mean,
the way season 2 ended, like there's still some stuff that can happen. So
typically, when you see things like on IMDb, like if it's ended, it'll say like May 1st, 2020 to like June 1st, 2022, something like that. This one says
there'd be
present.
Like a definitive end date.
Yeah, this one says to present, so it's possible that we're going to be getting more. Hold on, let's see. Let's take a look.
Aggressively relaxing side. There's a book you have to go like 78 miles per hour to avoid the sun or something. It just came out. I did not read it. Somehow I missed it. I want to say my shop didn't get it. My shop has like gotten so unlucky with Diamond the last 3 weeks, and they've gotten all their stuff late.
Oh, that's what
so messed up.
That's what
78. Okay, that's what 78 miles per hour is. I didn't pick up that book because the art was kind of.
Diamond sucks.
78 miles per hour. Sounds familiar. When there's this is super nerdy.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
This is super nerdy, but when there's an eclipse of the sun, a total eclipse of the sun, doesn't the shadow of the sun range like 78 miles wide?
I don't know that. I'm sad I don't know because I love eclipses so much, but I don't know the answer to that. I have no idea either. Come here.
Okay, no, that's stupid. It's way wider than that. At most, it's 267 kilometers across the Earth. Okay, never mind. Oh, dude, you like eclipses, Tyler?
Yeah, I love just all that like space nerdy stuff. It's fucking awesome.
I'm with you. I just found this girl, like her name like Alexia or Alexandra Astronomy or something like that, and all she does is just says like gives us like NASA or like astronomy facts, and she's super interesting. Like I like watching her. Anyway, I went to Mexico, Tyler, in 1991, and I just happened to be in Mexico City when the total eclipse of the sun happened.
Oh, nice.
So I was in Mexico City during the total eclipse, and it was such a trip because it was like when the total eclipse happened, it was like at 4:00 in the afternoon, and you look up at the sky. The night sky at that time, for some reason, it looked way different. A lot of those stars were huge. Like I've never seen anything like that. And of course, people were like, "Oh, dude, like, those weren't stars. Those were like UFOs, or we were getting visited because of this and that." I'm like, "Okay, that's cool, fun." But seeing the night sky like at 4:00 in the afternoon during a total eclipse in a completely different country was such an awesome experience, man. It was pretty dope.
The next solar eclipse, right? I don't know fucking. The next eclipse that happens is going completely over my town. And I want to say it's next year. I think it's in 2023. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm so excited. The last eclipse that I was near, I made one of those things where you like poke a hole and have a card behind it. You can see it. And I literally was at my house by myself doing that like a complete loser. And I was so excited.
There was a partial eclipse that happened a few years ago. I still have like the glasses from that.
Yeah,
right?
That's what it was.
They said also to help protect, like you can use like if anybody still has it, but you can use a CD, like stack maybe 2 CDs, and you can still see it.
Yeah, I just put on double glasses, so I put on glasses and another pair of glasses and stare.
A total solar eclipse is going to happen on April 8th, 2024 over Mexico, US, and Canada.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's dope.
It's like there's like a line that shows where it's going to go through, and it goes right through my town.
You're in Indiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I see the path.
Yep.
Path goes from Texas up through like the middle states into like Maine. You know who else might see this? I'm looking at this. TM might be able to see it all the way in, that
Toronto?
part of the world. No, TM's not in Toronto. He's like outside of the outside part of Canada. He's like outside.
I thought everyone in Canada lived in Toronto.
Ask Chris that.
I thought it was a fact, but I guess not. Luna was born the day of the last lunar eclipse. That's how she got her name.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Shout out to fellow Hoosier. Oh, yeah. Where are you, J Hood? I don't think I knew that. What's up, Biggie? I'm in the Fort Wayne area, J Hood.
I love Biggie's whole persona. Like when he's on camera, he's completely different. And then when he goes out, he's like on location and he's just him normally. I like that guy a lot. Like I don't think I've talked to him just yet, but Biggie's a character that I really admire, man. That guy's he entertains me for sure.
Well, him probably come on. He usually comes on these. Well, I guess I don't know lately because I haven't been here, but
he works.
Oh, you work in South Bend? Nice. Very cool. Notre Dame. All the way, man. What's up, Steven?
Yeah, Eclipse is total nerdy.
You've got a few good shows. Oh, yeah. We just got the new shop, and that's the one I go to, the arcade. That is the best. It is the best shop. If you ever go there, tell them that you know me, and they'll hook you up.
Hell yeah, Biggie was about. He's gonna hop on today. That'd be dope. It's super chill here at work. I'm like surprised and scared at the same time.
Are you working right now?
Well, I typed a couple of things. I mean,
Fighting Irish. I got this on my 18th birthday.
What? No, you gotta. Come on, blow yourself up, dude. Come on. Show yourself.
I don't think it's anything that exciting to blow myself up, but I guess I will.
In order. Here's my question though: did you go there?
No, I'm just a big Notre Dame fan.
Why would you go there? You just like to follow them.
No one. I'm Notre Dame football fan, man. That's bigger than going there. Who cares about going there?
I mean, Joe Montana went there. Like that's
yeah, I know. That's why I love them. Yeah, I mean. You can't go there unless you're like insanely good at sports or just insanely smart and rich. It's so expensive, but I would have loved to.
The one college where Joe Montana didn't get carried off the field, but Rudy did.
Yes. Remy Q. Let's go. Yeah.
By the way, Remy, I've been doing this lately and I apologize. I totally stole it from you. But every time I do it, I think about you. How about that? Is that okay? Okay.
Absolutely.
Are you on your way there, Remy?
Yeah. We're like 20 minutes out.
Nice. Is Angel there?
Yeah.
What's up?
She's sleeping.
Well, wake her up. I said hi. All of those things. Maggie says hi to you too, Remy.
See, I'm working now. There's something. I'm pressing buttons to make it look like I'm working.
Yeah. They can see your button pushes.
I don't know. Like sometimes I fear that. That's not. You know what? Sometimes I fear that. So I'll do something like I'll keep. I shouldn't be telling you guys. I'm putting this out on the internet, but I do something to the screen to keep it on while I turn around and during my breaks. Of course, during my breaks, I turn around and I start working on stuff on the computer.
You can buy like one of those mouse movers or whatever.
Yeah, or that's if they actually track your mouse movement. Yeah. I don't think my company's to that point, or they just don't care.
Yeah, I think that's creepy.
Yeah, there's just a certain amount of trust.
I would hope that you trust your employees enough that they're working, that they don't have to get a mouse mover.
But you would also
not understand. At all.
But then you also understand.
You said not at all. If you have an employee and they're getting their job done, you shouldn't even have to question if they're moving their mouse. Like, is their job being done or not? And then if they're not, then you just tell them to do their fucking job. You don't need to know if their mouse is moving.
That's fair. That's a good point.
You should know in their productivity if they're getting their job done.
Hey, Steven,
I do that all the time.
Steven's been here, Kyle. Wake up.
I do stay active on Slack.
Are you sure?
And then once in a while.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he said hi a long time ago.
Oh, sorry about that, Steven.
Please yell at Kyle, Steven. We all said hi. God, I'm so jealous of you guys going to the con. Remy going. God, I should be there.
I was waiting for him to finish his story.
This is the
I feel like he stopped halfway through.
I think he's working. That's why.
Oh, okay. You've been working like crazy though, Tyler. I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. I've legit. I think it's been almost 4 weeks straight. I've basically worked 12-hour days.
Wow.
Yesterday I didn't, and today I didn't, and those were the first 2 days that I haven't.
I don't know why. Like you said that, and my mind immediately went to Coming to America when King Joffrey was like, "My son works." I don't know why. It just my mind immediately went there for some reason.
What is this? McDowell's.
They have the golden arches. I have the golden arcs. We both have two beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese. But I don't put no seats on my buns.
Wall, and he says, "What is this?" And he goes, "It's a photograph."
What is this? McDowell's.
No, what is this McDowell's?
That's a place on 43rd. I think he works there. My son works. Dude, it's like one of the most quoted movies in my friend circle. It's that one right there.
Mine's probably Idiocracy.
Idiocracy is a good one. I got to go back and watch that one because it's funny how that movie stays relevant. Because it's like, oh my god, this is absolutely true, isn't it? Like, this is where we're going. What was Terry Cruz's name? The president?
Oh, he was something. He had like 5 names, but he was President Camacho.
Camacho, there it is.
But he had like a long name, and I think like there's like sponsorships in his name or something. I don't remember.
I need to watch that movie again. The Idiocracy is actually it was good. It was super just cheesy and fun, but like
it was a campy movie, but then a lot of things kind of hit home, and you're like,
yes, exactly.
Oh, wait a second, that's okay.
Austin was like, I'm supposed to be at the con. Went to Disneyland last week instead. I needed to build a lightsaber.
Which one did you build?
All right, I'll check in with y'all in a little bit.
All right, see you in like 20 minutes.
A few years ago, my boys went to Disneyland and they got me the Luke Skywalker lightsaber.
Oh, nice.
From Return of the Jedi.
Classic.
Yeah, they're like, we know that like Return of the Jedi is your favorite, Dad. So for all the Father's Days and birthday gifts that we've missed, happy birthday. They made me cry. They actually made me cry, these little bastards. My sons love me. I hate you for making me cry.
I mean, that's
but it was really dope. It was really nice though, like having the kids just like putting like their money together, like, hey dude, I'll throw in this and I'll get you that. And I was like, this is
sorry. Tylox is not going to the con. And he lives like right there.
What? Did you get the Rona, Tylox? He should have been there. He's got to show off that mullet.
Austin got the Luke saber. Okay.
Yep. The Luke saber is a must-have.
So I just had a fun experience.
What's that?
I went downstairs to get another coffee, and as I was standing there to get another coffee, ended up.
Is that Michael J. Fox?
No, Ramiro Jr.
Oh, he's in the same hotel as you.
And then I actually, as he's coming out, I was like getting my coffee, and I came walking back through, and he's actually pushing his cart, and he's trying to get in, and he's like trying to make a turn to get in the elevator. So I open up the double doors because I got like firemen are like here now for something was going on, so they had all the doors closed. So he actually gets in the cart with his wife, smashes her arm as she's trying to hold the door open. The cart goes. Smashes her arm, and he's just like, oh my Lord, he's all worried, and then he's like, well, come on in. So I jumped in the elevator with him and then rode up the elevator with John Romita Jr. and his wife. So,
that is dope.
Pretty cool. So
and
I didn't bother. I'm not gonna mess with them, try to get a photo with him and all that. I'll do that at the show because he was like freaked out about hitting his wife with their cart, and understandable. She was fine, but
did you say like, hey, see you in the show?
I did. No, I said, yeah, have a great con and we'll see you on the floor. He goes, okay, thanks, man, thanks.
Cool. Okay.
And then as I was opening the door, he goes, "Oh, thanks a lot." But he's like, "Hey, anything for royalty, you know?"
See, okay. So you had a moment.
Had a little interaction.
You had a moment that no one else at the con's gonna have.
Yeah. Exactly. So, plus a little story, I can kind of, say, "Hey, how's the arm feeling? How's the wife's arm feeling?"
Tylox, man, all you need is some rope, and you don't need teeth. You got to go to the con, man.
Yeah.
No, but a real life situation where you had to spend a bunch of money. So,
yep.
Sorry about that, Tylox.
Yeah, me too, Austin. Me too, Austin. I agree.
So, Luke.
What a cool nickname, JR.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Hey, how's it going?
Hold on. Is he Filipino? Because Filipinos do that all the time. JR. Jin. Bung.
Filipino. I think he's Italian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wisdom teeth. Okay, gotcha.
Oh man, you should have mustered through all that. Still go. Just pop a couple of Vicodin, have a beer, you'd be all right.
Yep.
Some people behind my house keep shooting off their guns, and my dog like can't go to the bathroom because of it. She's just like terrified every time she hears a gun go off. It's hilarious.
Just get rid of the dog.
Yeah, I was hoping they were aiming at the dog.
Just get rid of the dog.
Yo.
Hey,
what's up?
Go on,
What's up,
Biggie.
guys?
Is that dude Biggie?
Yeah, man.
I just love the persona, man. I there's just something I love the bright light in your face with all the stuff behind you. It's just over the top. This is the character.
Hey, man, it's very nice and refreshing to hear somebody say something pleasant about me. That's so very cool of you, man.
Trust me, he doesn't mean it. He's just trying to pump you up, Biggie.
I'm just trying to gain like subscribers on my channel, Biggie, and you're a realm that I haven't really been a part of just yet. So no, I'm a real dude. Like just, I don't know.
Wow, people used to say nice shit about me. It's been a while though.
There you go.
Biggie is a larger than life character.
He really
Absolutely.
is. He really is.
Thank you though, man. I like you too, bro. You're a very smart, witty guy. I'm a fan of yours.
Oh, stop and cut it out. Oh God.
Oh man. Not anymore after that. No, we're going
Going back to the dad jokes.
Hey, I say that all the time. Cut it out. I love it.
Is it? Yeah. Uncle Joey, back up.
Day Coulier, baby.
Shit. So what you up to this weekend, Biggie?
Oh, I wanted to come on today because Mark congratulated me on my GSX, and I told him I'd show it. So you know how I am. I'm a stiffler for doing what I say. So I brought my GSX to show for Legion.
Oh,
very
yeah.
nice.
I saw you doing the stream
Shit.
where you were counting the pages or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta count your fucking pages, man.
Yep. Yeah, that's
It
awesome
sucks,
though.
but,
My God.
you know, it would be nice if we all lived in like a baby-proof world where pages were automatically there and shit. But I don't trust motherfuckers. I mean, just look at this book. Don't it look like a book that don't have a page in it?
That's a big boy book.
I mean,
there for sure.
it's good to check. It's always good to check.
It is good to check. I tell you the truth, man. There was a book that I got that didn't have pages, and I got a refund. So always try to make sure and check.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you want to buy graded or you want to check yourself.
I learned that from Burke fam.
Yeah, that's exactly who I was thinking. Burke's been screwed a couple times.
he waits fucking 4 months after he bought the book though. I took the intuition to check it when I get the book.
Yeah, the day you got it, let's crack this open.
Right.
Yeah, Scott knows something about that golden age. Terrible about missing pages.
It's hard to check golden age because a lot of times there's no reference.
Yeah, the best way to reference
give me a second,
is
I'll be right back.
The front and back before and after the centerfold. Obviously, you can still be missing the centerfold, but also a lot of golden age books are like 60 pages. They could be missing a page and it looks full as shit.
I've seen back covers that look like the middle of the book too. It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's very confusing.
Yeah, I don't even know how you reference that. They see. Yeah, I know, Austin. Somehow Burke always gets caught in the middle of some random thing, whether it's his friend helping him or a comic book shop that he just, I don't know. It just seems to always happen to Burke.
Oh, fuck. So I was counting my giant size in my facsimile, and it says it's 68 pages, but even in the facsimile, there's only like 67. Anyways, I ain't gonna pull it out. I don't know where it is, but it's exactly like my facsimile, so whatever.
Yeah, I think if it's the same.
Yeah, it says 68 pages right on the front. And I swear it only goes to 67.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is weird. Oh.
Maybe they're counting the back page or back cover.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just one of those they got us deals.
They thought 68 looked better than 67, so
right. It's totally 67, and they just call it 68. I think, but who knows?
He said can't be an odd number of pages. Yeah, that's true, right? Because if there's a centerfold, like it has to be even.
I don't know. It literally says 65, and then it's like that page and then the back page. So whatever, I don't care.
Hey, if it counts the same on both,
yeah,
then
it looked exactly the same as I mean, if I was worried about a page missing, I'd be worried that the 68th page or 7th or some shit was missing, and all those were there. So I don't fucking know. I would pull it out and show you, but I don't any of y'all got one? I think everybody in the world's got a fucking GSX back somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Ever
Definitely,
since you said you were looking for one, everyone pulled it out.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really into X-Men.
No.
No.
Why the fuck not, dude? You like comic books? I hear people say that shit, and I'm like, how could you not be into X-Men?
I was talking to Lee about this recently too, and I never watched the show as a kid. It was like the one show that was never on at my babysitter's house. One show I never turned on. I think that's what it is for me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
We'll see if the MCU can put some good X-Men stuff out there and win me over.
I think I like everything except for pussy girl shit.
Like,
let me think. I don't even know what to refer to anymore with like pussy girl shit. Like I don't even want to say Red Sonja because that's kind of good, but just weird, shitty books that I don't know much about, I guess.
J Hood, what Spider-Man books do you like then? If you're not into Spider-Man, like ASM 50. That's like the one that always pops up for me. The ASM 50 was like my number one ASM that I wanted.
That is a good one, man. That's my third favorite Silver Age ASM.
Oh, third. Yeah, I mean, I'm not counting like ASM 1 because ASM 1 is the one, right?
That ain't even on my top three. ASM 1 ain't. I don't count AF15. I'm talking about like just favorite covers.
Oh, covers.
Yeah. I like 14, 50, and 13 are my three favorites.
Yeah. Yeah, those are. I think it's 68 is my other one, and that's like a random one, but it looks incredible.
I don't even know what that one is. That sounds cool.
Let me just pull it up because I'm not even sure if that's the number. I'll Bing it. What?
Everyone says Bing.
Everyone says Bing.
Oh, Bing it. What the fuck?
Lisa's laughing at me now. Come on.
She's a smart lady.
Nobody says Bing.
Everyone says Bing.
Everyone in that corner of your home says Bing.
All about that.
If you don't Bing it, then what are you doing in life?
I'll never find the
Finding what we want.
All right, so it was 66. I was wrong. This is the one.
Oh,
love this cover.
It's good. Ramita.
Really big, great colors.
Yeah, I'm not mad
love
at that.
The smoke. I think this is the most underrated cover in the ASM 100.
No, Mark, what's going on, buddy?
Maybe. I don't know. That's good. I mean, I still like 13 better though.
Oh yeah, I think 13's better. I think this one is more underrated than 13. But yeah, I would much rather.
What floor you on?
Pretty fucking sweet. Yo, Ramita and Ditko. That's why Spider-Man's so good. It's because Kirby did everything else, and then here you got Ramita and Ditko actually doing a good job with a Marvel character. Like if you look at Thor or FF or Iron Man, well, not really Iron Man, but most of the main stuff from the Silver Age was just straight up Kirby, and then you got Spider-Man where Ramita was clowning and Ditko. I don't think it's just the character. I think the art people. Here it is. I think the artist had something to do with that being good.
What do you? Oh, you're checking that one.
Yeah, just like mine. So, this one don't have the fucking page numbers. Yeah, so when you get a real one, it don't have page numbers on the bottom. So never mind. Sorry about that.
You'd actually have to count them.
Well, I just compared them and used the real one numbers while I went. So it was just like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Just kept going. Never mind. I'm not pulling out my dusty one. It's got a 2-inch split on it. It's too crusty. I always like this cover, Tyler. This is one of the first books about Amazing Spider-Man.
I'll be right back. See Mark.
All right, Chip.
Yeah, I love Vulture.
This is This is like a homage or a reprint of ASM2, I think, and then it's got ASM 37 or 38 little bottom bar down here, so it's like a mishmash of two covers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Always thought that was cool, and it's fucking old, bro. Like them old annuals is 25 centers from 60, I think 64 or 65. That's old as shit.
Oh, there's Burke right now. Speak of the devil. You're just talking about your Burke.
I'm telling him how you give me good advice, Burke.
Yeah.
I congratulated Burke on his Spotlight 5 the other day. I actually DM'd him.
Yeah, man. I know he had problems with it and stuff, but dude, it looks so good.
That's what I told him. I said
it
that shit
looks
does
so
not matter,
good.
bro.
I would not even. I don't think I'd even care. Even
I wouldn't care.
if I was mad,
Absolutely
I'd be
not.
over it so quick because damn, it looks good.
I wouldn't care. I told him my ASM 300, which is a ridiculous book to be collar touched, is collar touched, and I don't give a shit. It's a 5.5. It's signed by McFarlane. It's a red label CBCS. You know, does have collar touch, but I ain't getting another one. Fuck it.
I would rather it look better and be color touched. So
yeah, some idiot marked out the black on the spine on the fucking
the
300.
Okay. All right. Well, that's different.
Yeah, it was pretty retarded or silly or whatever, but I don't care. I paid $150 for it. Yeah, so here's the other book. Look, so I just showed you that annual, right? And then here you can see the bottom part is like the annual, but the top ain't. Ain't that weird?
Yeah.
So they had the bottom part on this. I mean, am I right or am I wrong? Let me get them together. I never held them together. I mean, it's kind of the same, but it's different.
I would say it's the same. It's just different paneling.
Yeah, it's totally nothing alike.
No, it's still the bottom. It has like the exact same bottom. What?
Yeah,
third.
Yeah, It's not though. I thought it would be identical, and I don't. So I have no idea where this shit's from. This must be from like Inside Art.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I have no idea. So all that I said earlier was bullshit. How you been doing, Tyler? Have you been getting any more super duper books, or you been busy, or what's going on with you?
I mean, I've been busy book wise. I don't think I've bought anything recently. No, I don't think I've gotten anything big recently. Just
getting ready to go to that. You're getting ready to go to that condo, right?
No, I'm not going to a con. Everyone else is.
Yeah, no. Chip is at it right now. He's meeting up with Mark downstairs. Remy Q is like 10 minutes out. Joe is already there. Who else? Who else is out there?
A lot of people. Like so many people.
Okay. Okay. Wait, Burke's going out there too?
No, Burke's not.
Oh.
But Legion is. Remy's going out there. Brother John and Jim. There are seriously so many.
That's cool, man.
I don't have it like right next to me, Burke, but yeah, the Brave and the Bold 2896 just sold for $750,000.
Good God.
That's so much money, man.
Nick is not going now, Austin. Someone got the Rona, so he can't go.
I finally got a chance to watch Doctor Strange 2,
Yeah,
Tyler.
Yeah.
And do you think, or am I the only one that's crazy, right? Okay, so do you think that they might have added Kuma Gorath, or where the fuck your name is, just to copy Starro?
I mean, he looks just like him, doesn't he?
He's got the fucking eyeball. They killed him the same. It's the fucking Starro knockoff, y'all. Like, come on.
Remy in the parking structure.
Nope.
Remy.
We're actually right next door to the stadium. Not a big sports guy, but I'm American and I live in North Carolina, so I represent the Panthers at least.
Where is it at? What is it?
She's asking where the con is at.
The con's in North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, it's in Charlotte.
That's
not that far. You're muted.
Logan's about to get hit on his hoverboard, so
I
might need to let you go.
Wait, Remy, you headed?
Yeah.
You headed to the con now, or are you going to the hotel?
We're seeing if we can check in. They said we might be able to check in early, so
Where
if we can do that, we're going to unload our stuff and then get all set up.
Where are you at? Where are you staying?
Angel. I think she said we're not right next door. She said we're 0.6 miles away.
Okay.
I'm getting the thumbs up. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna unload and then we'll head up there.
All right, sounds good.
But again, we're like half a mile away, so it's
okay. Yeah, I'm meeting up with Mark right now. Gonna go down there and we're gonna meet up.
Cool.
Go on, Logan. All right, we'll see you there then.
I'll be in your freaking chat. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hi.
all right. I'll check in with you.
We'll see you
Sounds
there.
good, man.
See ya.
Cool.
I'll be
Everybody's
seeing you guys. So.
Dude, that's freaking cool. Yeah, I'll be on your stream, Chip.
All right.
Hopefully, work doesn't.
Getting ready
take
to
too
meet
long.
Remy, bro.
Yep.
Yep. What are you guys gonna do? You gonna go get some lunch?
I think the con is getting ready to open at 11. So yeah, I'll probably walk over there. I just met Mark, Legion, Mark and Pops. They were just on the elevator going down and getting ready to go up, and I was going down. So
Is he in the same hotel as you?
yeah, they're on the 6th floor on the 11th. So and then Digger Jim was going to be here in this hotel as well.
Cool.
And then
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Party at Starbucks.
That's a party.
Exactly. Exactly.
John
All right,
John Romita Jr. is invited.
Yeah, and John Romita Jr. Yep, he's on floor number 25, just to let you know.
All right, sounds good. I'll hunt him down.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit, man.
Yeah,
Later,
see you, Chip.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
I
what
like
it's all
Chip.
about, dude.
Chip walking around with. I wonder how does he just hold his phone when he's walking around? Because
I think he's got a
okay. I was gonna say because very stabilized
handle. Yeah, he's got one of those handles.
My stream would look like this as I walk.
It's Chip.
Yeah.
He's got it all. It's all fancy. People have mics.
Wow. I'm probably gonna miss out again, man. All my buddies are going to C2E2, and I just can't get the nerve up to want to go. Like, it's just too much traveling for me.
Yeah, and big. Like I said, I'm tuning out at big conventions.
No, I'm gonna go to another one at some point. Really, June and July are the two worst months for me to go to any con. Like everyone's taking off for the summer at my work because of people having kids, and it's just tough.
Yeah, well, with me personally, like money isn't exactly flying everywhere as much as it used to be. So it's just like I just feel guilty doing anything. So just like fuck, I can't take a week vacation right now with my friends. And
of course, you got that money, Biggie. You got that personality, man. You got everything right there going for bro. It's just like this, baby boy, just like that.
That's what Melody came up to me. She was like, I like this ring. It's $400. Can't you just sell one of your books and get it? I was like, I could hypothetically. Am I going to? Probably not. Like,
spoken like a true collector.
Yeah, that ring goes down in value the second you buy it, but those books, they're not moving, right?
I'm like, man, if I didn't have to chip back, I mean, I enjoy giving my girlfriend money and my kid buying them stuff and stuff like that. Just like it takes it out of your hobby completely though, because I'm already selling the books for fucking dollars, like nothing. So
yeah, dollars, thousands of dollars.
You'd be surprised, bro. I sold it. I sold a Secret Wars Miles 8 Secret Wars 8 homage for like fucking $10 or something. I think PTT was there.
I was there, yeah.
Yeah, it was I was like, I'll add this in for 110, and it was with a stack of like books with $400 worth of books in it. I'm fucking stupid.
See, Biggie's so cool. He's the only human that can call Kyle PTT and just make it sound freaking like a rock star. I love that. PTT was there when I was selling books, man. Dude, Biggie's dope, dude. I like this guy a lot.
Oh my god!
I'm like happy that I get to share a stream with Biggie today. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not being sarcastic either. I'm just like, I'm in Biggie's presence. This is amazing, dude.
It's not that like great, bro.
Yeah, star now.
I'll totally disappoint you, I'm sure.
You'll make me smile. That's all that matters. So you just gotta make me smile, and I'm super like in your world. I'm easy like that. I'm such a whore. It's just like it's that easy. Make me smile. I like him,
bro. I'm with you, bro. I'm a fan of everything. I'll tell you, my favorite fucking comic book entertainment is whenever people are having like technical difficulties.
That's when you see people's true colors.
Oh,
when they get frustrated for 2 minutes and they just don't know what to do.
Is my mic working? I can't see. How do I get? Where's the?
No, your mic's still not working, man.
We can't hear shit. We can't hear shit.
There we go. Hey, everyone.
Or don't just completely get thrown off the set of their own fucking show.
Yeah.
Someone presses so many buttons they end up blocking themselves. Like, wow.
I think my favorite's when DJ has it. DJ like flips. You can just see his internal brain. He's just, oh my god, this isn't working.
He told me something interesting. I almost brought him up. He goes, he don't like doing live by himself. He says he really hates doing it. I'm like, why? Yeah. Like you're so fucking charming and you can do whatever the fuck you want. And I don't like
natural. He's natural.
He just says what's on his mind. Yeah. No, I enjoy him too, to be honest.
Both my new riding mower and GSX-1 at the same day. Yeah, expensive. But both of those are necessary. So
exactly.
It's okay.
Exactly.
Yo, J Hood did it off of selling something that he created, is what's amazing. Like he made a couple paintings and got the money. So his collection's on fleek.
Yeah, bro. That's
like,
amazing.
Nothing out of his collection came out. Like me, I had to sell a lot of shit.
Yeah, that is super cool.
However, this man just said it's on fleek. I think Gen Z would be like, no one says that anymore either.
I was overstepping my boundaries with that one. I probably shouldn't have said
that. Did we already shout out Jeremy in the chat?
So here's my question: do we call him Jeremy or do we call him Sparks? Because I still call him Sparks. Is that old?
Well, I was wondering if it was Caroline or Sparks.
Sparks is his last name.
Whether it's Caroline or Sparks.
Oh, is it really? I thought Sparks. Oh
no, he has a cool ass last name.
Sparks, dude. Go
what
by
am I?
That.
Chop liver.
Go by that instead.
What's your last name? Shattered.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I like Shattered too.
It's not his fucking last name.
Can't be.
I know.
That's really cool.
Lame, like Rocks or something.
My question is for an Indiana resident, is
Sparks
how far away?
Yeah, go by Sparks.
How far away is Larry Bird from you? Doesn't Larry Bird live close to you?
I mean, no. he used to when he was growing up.
I thought he still lived in Indiana.
Nah, not anymore.
Where'd he go?
Well, he was in Boston for a while.
I would look it up.
Yeah, he was winning championships in Boston.
I guess technically he's in Indy, but I don't know if he lives in Indy.
I'm pretty sure he lives in French Lick.
Oh God, here we go. Here's Chip.
And it begins.
Oh no, is that Justin? Oh my God, Justin Birch, what's up?
Oh, it's Justin Birch.
He's like, hey, what's going on? Hey. Oh man, someone's got their wide view on too, and they're shooting vertically. Oh God,
show me that
crazy.
Belly. There we go.
Oh, and Justin
Holy
Inception.
I'm Ron Burgundy. I love it.
Which one do you like?
I like the further one.
I like that one.
Oh yeah,
there it is.
That's beautiful.
That's the money shot right there.
Man, them carpets look like they're from fucking the 50s or some shit, dog.
It looks like they're moving into like a movie theater with those carpets.
I was thinking bowling alley carpets.
Dude, I'm gonna get me a big ass chain like Biggie, just to be cool. Watch one of these days, I'm gonna just rock like one of those freaking like Flavor Flav.
I want a crown. Yo, it's Dustin. What up, bro?
What's up?
Oh, what's up, dude? Dude, everyone's there.
Yeah, man, we're missing out.
It sucks because there's a con because like San Diego Comic Con's big. It's coming up. That's a lot of people are gonna congregate. But then like San Francisco is pretty big, but like I feel like only people on the West Coast are gonna go to that one because everyone had already gone to the cons earlier this year. It's like I just feel like I'm catching up.
Dustin was making some money to go to this con too. He's probably gonna get a good book.
Someone's walking out with an AF-15 from that con, huh?
That's right.
Start telling. Oh shit!
Hey, this is a family show, guy. Come on.
I know you'll pull his dick out for a second.
No yanking below the belt.
Dude, we're standing in the line. This is like the line to get in early line.
Damn, that's a line.
You know, Dustin's got VIP too. If he stayed in line, it's really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the early entry passes, and like there's still a line.
They oversold the early entry pass. You're getting in at 11 o'clock, aren't you?
I don't know what book I should buy. I was thinking about Gym 83, but I'm tired of like the little keys books, man. I'm trying to get something big.
That's a big fucking book. What are you talking about?
Which one?
He's talking about First Thor's is not a big book.
Oh,
all I'm saying is if they don't have like a Tech 27 here, I'm probably gonna bail with it.
Jane Foster's where it's at.
Here's the thing, look
Look at the motherfucker. Who cares? Who cares if it's there or not?
Thor being as big as he is in the MCU, any Thor book is really going to go up in value.
It's a fucking huge book. It's a top 10 book, bro. There's no.
And then on top of that, like the movie coming out, like there's been really good reviews about the movie coming out. People are just absolutely loving it. So if this fourth movie hits hard, those books are going up.
Which it probably will.
Thor,
God,
Love and
Thunder, Paradise, where the fuck is dog?
Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Demigod
he's playing
and
Hulk Hogan. It
and...
might as well be called. That's the first thing I thought was like he's going to be Hulk Hogan later. He's in Thunder in Paradise now. Hulk Hogan did a Thunder in Paradise.
That's right. Oh God, I want to hear. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yeah. If he was smart, he would do that during an MCU movie. He would do the Hulkster shit, but he's not that smart. Maybe he is. We'll see.
Hey, you know that Steranko, like Captain America art print I have from the 9/11 fundraiser. Steranko's getting that girl signed.
Oh, nice.
By Steranko?
Any book I would have had him sign, I already have signed. I was like, what do I get signed? And I was like, I got to get that Steranko, that 9/11 tribute signed.
Won't you get the Hal Jordan, bro? Get you a Showcase 22, dog.
Yeah, I've never been. I literally know this much. Like I've never dove into anything.
Me too. Me too. It's still a cool book to have.
Yeah, and I got like the Cap 109, the Cap 110, the Hulk Annual 2. I got all those signed. I was gonna bring my X-Men 50. That was one I was gonna bring, and I was standing upstairs in my studio, and I'm looking around. I'm like, I'm forgetting something. And yesterday when I got here, Justin reminded me that was the one I should have brought, and I kind of had a small fit. So I'm gonna have to buy another X-Men 50 while I'm here and get him to sign that one.
Man, Tony gave me a fucking 6.5 of that, bro. What a maniac.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I forgot to bring it home one time at a con, and I drove my ass back home and picked up that book and came back to the con.
Wait here, Steranko, just walk by.
What? I missed him.
Just start running that way and look to your right.
Apparently, Steranko just walked past me and I missed him.
Yeah, still
talking about Steranko.
Still not as cool as sharing an elevator with Ramita Jr.
I saw him. He's smaller than me. There he is. He's the only person I've ever met smaller than me, but he's got great hair.
Don't say that, Dustin.
He's got great hair.
He's got great hair. I mean,
God damn it. If I was short, man, I would love to be short.
Tell me more about this great hair. I need to know what product he used in his hair.
If he comes down here, I'm gonna make Mark's channel famous if Steranko comes down here.
Do it. Does he ask him if he uses Dr. Squatch products for that beautiful hair? That's what I need to know.
Dr. Squatch products, so that would be awesome.
I also subscribe, Dustin. Thank you very much.
Gotta subscribe, bro. What's your favorite one?
My favorite one is I like the IPA soap and like the forest green shampoo conditioner.
I love the pine tar.
The pine tar's cool.
Yeah,
my girl likes the pine tar. Makes you my one makes you smell like a man. That one right there, the pine tar is awesome.
Yeah,
Just chuck your poster at him, man.
But yeah, for me it's like the IPA and the Bay Rum. I love the Bay Rum one. That one smells hella good to me.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe, fellas. Mark's like, God damn it! Stop promoting other shit on my channel. I feel bad. Sorry, Mark.
Syndicate Comics. The guy that owns.
Hey, what's up, guy?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was hollering at Jeff because Jeff was like, "I'll bring you one of our dealer passes and come and get you and bring you in, and then you just give it back." Well, that's why he couldn't do it. I forgot they did. Yeah. They got us with these, man, not lanyards, so we can't be sneaking in and out.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
That's how people at Comic-Con at San Diego Comic-Con go to Comic-Con. They just switch out badges like that.
Yeah, because they just have the RFID chip on it and you scan it.
Right. New York's gonna have under the fingernail implants soon.
What, they're not injecting something in your neck? They're not doing that whole number? Fuck, losers. God, get with it.
You know, if I was thinking about getting a Thor, I mean, that puts other books in perspective. So you could get Doctor Doom, you can get First Wasp, you can get First Iron Man, because they're all kind of hovering around that price. But, if I was going to go after
any of those, I would go with a Hulk 1. Like if I'm
That's
going
exactly where I was going.
Hulk 1.
Might as well.
Some buddies of mine, actually the guy that's been helping, that basically taught me how to press and clean at Lexington earlier this year. Actually, the one you were at when we didn't link up. He bought a Hulk 1 there, cash, just no problem.
Damn.
Hold on just a second. I got a phone call coming in.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Hulk one, man. I would have probably shit my pants if I saw it.
His audio actually cleared up when the phone call came in. and he was crisper.
All right, I got to jump off and actually do work. If you guys are still on in a couple, I'll hit you guys back up.
I will not. I'm going to be ending it soon, actually.
All right. Okay. Well then, good. Hey, good to be in the presence of this man right here. This right here. This right here.
You're really digging in fucking Tyler's side with that shit, bro. Thank you, E-Man, bro. You're the best, bro.
This is the guy right here. All right, you guys, take it easy.
See ya.
See you later, E-Man.
Yeah, actually, I was going to end around 10:30, so I'm going to end it now.
Okay.
I got to get ready for work anyways.
Yeah.
Good hanging out with everybody. Thanks for coming. And I will talk to you guys later.
Tune in to Chip's thing.
Yeah.
If you want to continue the con adventures. So, yeah, he should be going live soon.